Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Dawn and Dusk tournament. I am your host, Thuy. Today we have um, got some players with us, some fantastic players. Some you may recognize from the previous day, and some new ones. So we've got Moss,
G'day.
we've got Delilah,
Hello.
got Donnie,
Hello.
and we've got Cryo.
Hey there, everyone.
All right, the map that has been chosen is the Gorge map. And this is our flop of factions. We have enough, right? We have 5. Good, good. Okay, great. I am going to leave it to y'all to draft your factions, to set them up. If you would like to set up turns, that is absolutely an option for you. But yeah, I'm going to have you all set them up for yourselves. Okay? And if you need me, feel free to call on me. Have fun. Don't stress. Good luck.
Okay.
Take us away, player 4.
Okay, we'll do. What do I want to go with here?
Okay. This
I
looks like
think
a
I'll go with
fun
rats.
flop. Okay, we've got rats. This could be dangerous. Could it be dangerous? No, this is a pretty safe pick. I feel like it could be that the vagabond ends up being in first seat and we get some
Choose
disadvantage
a homeland clearing.
that way.
Can be anywhere on the map edge.
But I think this is great. Loving the bunching of
I'm
both
gonna go
fox
right
and
here.
mouse clearings, making dominance a more viable option. Of course, a more viable option in a 4-player game than a 5-player game,
Hold there.
especially if both Vagabond and Alliance are
And
chosen.
then I'm done.
All right, rats have set up. Who else
Okay.
Third player.
will be chosen?
Based on these cards alone, I'm gonna have to go Alliance.
Going Alliance.
So I'll just grab my 3 cards. 1, 2, 3, and leave it at that.
All right. One step closer to that dominance victory.
Oh, give me 1 sec.
Oh, good.
I am gonna go with cats.
All right, I like it. Spicy turn 2 cats pick. I usually only pick them if I'm seat 1. But then I gladly pick them because
Homeland clearings each
love
adjacent
cats.
to one another.
What do we do as cats here? Do we occupy 8, 7, and 2? Maybe? Maybe those aren't the suits we have and need, but it would be nice to be that far away from the warlord.
I
But,
am gonna put
maybe.
my homeland in 6.
Okay. This map is actually really good for
Okay,
cats.
2 oils in each one.
Very
And I have
connected.
to put 1 in every clearing as well, so I'm just gonna start. Sorry, rats.
It's fine, I guess.
Do you want a hand?
Yes, please. This is my 3rd time in TTS, so just trying not to make an absolute fool of myself.
TTS does certainly have a learning curve.
Okay, so second 1 in 6. Okay. We're missing 1. No, we have 1 in 5. Gosh, it's hard to see from up top. A second 1 in 4. That'll be my second homeland clearing. And then second one in one. So those are my 3 homeland clearings. Thank you for all the help. Put the keep token. Sorry, I skipped third and already did that. It's not adjacent, so we're good. I need to put 1 sawmill, 1 workshop, and 1 recruiter, each in a different homeland. Let's see, where do I want?
Technically a bit out of order placing the keep first, but with this open of a map, we're totally fine. The keep can definitely legally be there, as long as we make sure it's one of our 3 homeland clearings, which is done.
Oh, that did not work.
I'm a little bit
Thank you for the
worried about that sawmill being so close to
Building
rats.
track is filled. Okay, I think I'm.
If
all
I
in.
were rats, I'd definitely be crashing into it just to
I'm moving my
mitigate
hand
the
over.
risk of the
Quick
cats
question,
there.
Dewey, on the vagabond in this map.
Yeah, what's up?
So, say I'm in 9 and I slip here. Do I have access to 6 and 4 as well, or do I only have access to 5, 9, 12, and 1 from there?
Yeah, so you have access to 6 and 4. You gain some sort of grappling hook to scale those cliffs, which is very
I
exciting.
just wanted to make sure that there wasn't any funny business about like the cliff faces or anything like that if I went vagabond. Thank you.
Yep.
It's not often that you get to pick first seat moles, but that feels like the correct choice and also the boring choice. So let's go vagabond. Whoop,
I love
take
this.
it.
This is an original game, except for the rats.
Yeah, this is base
Right?
game
A little bit
with
of base
rats
route.
substituting
Okay,
for birds.
pawn in any forest. Start there. And then
I mean, I'm not going to contest that ruling, but that's really weird. Just to say, like, all of this is a forest that you can freely move between.
yeah, that's why I was asking. I didn't know if it was like a winter map type deal where there's a
I feel like
inherent
it should be
separation, but
just like just reading it naturally from the.
okay. And then I'm gonna draft quests, so I'm gonna draw 5, pick 3, like Dewey was saying. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's could go a lot of things here. Don't
The
love
players in the
Gorge
chat
Quest.
are talking about maybe people being able to see each other's hand. I think I will pop in before the game starts and just have everyone double check for that. Okay, I like that we're keeping the T quest. As a thief, we can do that.
Let's go ahead and do that.
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. We're gonna be able to get another sword, probably.
That'll be my draft, so I'm gonna put the other 2 back in the
Okay,
deck
we are
and
rejecting
shuffle it up.
that T quest. Looking to optimize
Quests are
on
drafted,
mouse
ruins
quests,
are
it looks
set.
like.
I have my character card and my items, and for relationships we have cats, rats, and alliance. That should be my entire setup. So I think we're good to draft down to 3 cards. Oh, I can see your hand, Delilah. I didn't get a good look at it. I just saw it was face up. I know you were messaging about that in the chat.
Okay, so some people can see it and some people can't see it.
Yes, it
I
was
can't
visible
see
to
it.
me.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, if you can see someone's hand or if you can see the supporter stack and you're not supposed to, if you could just simply leave and rejoin, that should hopefully fix it.
Yep. I'm gonna lay my cards
Okay.
face down and then I will do so.
I can't see anyone else's hand. Can anyone see mine?
I can't see anybody's.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see yours too, actually, Moss.
Shit. All right, I'll have to leave.
Yeah, let me hop out and rejoin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you need to leave if someone can see your hand. But I might be misunderstanding
Good
that
old
glitch.
PPS, am I right?
Very well, could be.
Yep.
Never fails.
I'm excited for this game. This is going to be a fun one. The cats, wow, boy, are they uncontested in this map. The warlord's going to have to do some real work to carve out their oppression.
Okay, everything's good for me now.
Yay.
Yeah, this feels very much like base game route, like Delilah was saying. Cats with the whole map, one clearing with, birds in the base game. But yeah, this map is super, super good for cats. So I'm excited to see how this plays
Throw
out.
up turn order real quick while we're waiting for everyone to rejoin. We have purple, me, and then it'll be green for Delilah, and then orange for Moss, and brown for Donnie, it looks like.
Yep.
Look good in the
Cool.
top right to everyone?
Good to me.
Yep.
And turn that on, and we'll wait for Donnie to get in, draft down and get rolling.
Yep. Go drop down quick. Okay, here, let me pick those up and then I can drop down quick.
Thinking about who is going to have the easiest time here. I feel like everyone is pretty well advantaged with this board state, with this map, except for possibly the Vagabond. The ruins are a little bit
I'm
wonky
drafted down.
on this map, with 2 being in the center
Alrighty.
and 2 being on the edges.
Is there any other pre-game steps we're forgetting?
Not that I can think of.
You guys
Good.
did great. I think you're good to go.
Oh.
Alrighty, well, in that case, I'll kick it off. Good luck, have fun, everyone.
All right.
So, starting at Birdsong, I can refresh items, but I'm already full. And then I'm going to slip. Let's go to here.
Oh, just quickly before we start, Vagabond, do you plan on scoring in this game?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Cheeky.
And now that I'm looking at it, I guess I can't slip there actually because there's the bridge. I guess by
Yeah.
the same
Well,
ruling that I can scale the cliff, I can't go under
you
the
can
stone
go.
bridge wall here. Or is that because the paths are only up high that I can go under it? What a weird interaction. But
Yeah, these elevated paths are
I'm okay with
wonky, but
doing
so
it however the
fun.
table decides. If we want to say these are paths, even though they're like conditional paths, then I'll slip somewhere else. But or I'll just roll with slipping within the bounds of the paths.
Well, you shouldn't be able to slip through there because like you'd have to actually go along the path to get there, unless you're going along the
Right.
river.
Yeah, I'll just go
Because
to
it's
9
actually
instead. I'll mix it up.
yeah.
That's okay
Okay,
with
they
me.
did it correctly.
Just like the change.
Um,
And then moving into
yeah.
daylight with
You're not
items,
able to
I'm gonna
slip
flip the
past it
torch
because they are
to
paths.
explore the ruin. It's a sword, very nice.
Okay, we can do that Expel Bandits
Let's
quest,
go ahead
except
and
we can't get to a mouse clearing with our single
You could
boot.
actually do. Oh no, you can't.
nah, I need to be in mouse.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but
Unfortunately.
trying to think where I should go. I'll go ahead and use the boot to
All right, how are we going to play this? We've got 2 swords. We could start punching, but probably not super wise, since that would hamper our movement significantly with cats
I'm just gonna move
everywhere.
up 5.
So
Boot.
maybe a bit of an
And
aid strat.
gonna hold on to my sword, so I'm just gonna move on to evening now.
Oh, okay.
No evening's
It's a
rest.
bit of a
Draw
shame.
1 card. We shuffled since everyone put everything back. Well, I accidentally hit 1, so we're gonna hope we did.
It's definitely shuffled now.
Yeah, I think we're getting a little bit of that lag because my hand got involuntarily shuffled in that too. But all good.
That's
And then
hilarious.
discard down to 5. I only have 4. Remove items. My satchel isn't over limit, so I will pass the turn.
And you get a point for exploring the ruin.
Yes, thank you. Little rusty if you can't tell. It's been a minute.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to place 1 wood in 4. End of my bird song. Great. Daylight, nothing to craft, and then up to 3 actions. I'm gonna do a recruit.
Really?
1.
Just
I don't
recruiting
know
a
why it's
single
upside down.
warrior.
Trying so hard. There we go. That's 1 action, and then I am going to build a sawmill in the keep. Oh my goodness,
On
we're
top of my
struggling so.
I do like
Um,
having a
For the second
sawmill
action, and so we take
in the
wood
keep
away.
generally. But on this
And I
map,
score
we have
1
so many
point for that, but I'll do it at the
options.
end.
Oh no.
And then I'm going to move. I'm gonna move from 7 to 2. Okay. Actually, is it okay if I with the march action if I take the 1 cat from 10, pick up the 1 from 7, and leave them both in 2?
Yeah.
it's fine.
Cool.
We're
Not
giving
gonna
up
put them on
some
both
nice
spots.
clearings.
That
I'm
will
a little
help.
sad that we're losing 10.
Okay, into evening. Draw 1 card. I get 1 point. Okay.
Okay.
Alright,
Do we want to put turns on? Yeah, turns are on.
Yeah, they're on.
Yeah, cool. I just didn't realize.
Okay, that should be the end of my turn. So passing it to Moss.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna try and just see where there is and isn't martial law. All right.
Looks like we have 3 clearings on the map with martial law, 1, 2, and 12.
Okay. All right, cool. So 1, 2, 3. So revealing these 3 cards. 1 in fox, 1 in bird, and 1 sympathy in mouse.
I do question the wisdom of having left 10 and 7, but it did become a place for the Alliance to go.
Okay. So that's
And since we've abandoned it and don't care about it, I mean, that's a little bit of a worry
and daylight. No
that we don't have
craft.
to worry about anymore.
No craft? No craft. Okay, I will just mobilize my whole hand.
Now, does Warlord just
And go to evening.
go
Nothing to do in evening except
and
for drawing
sweep
1 card.
some of those up? I don't think we can get all of them
And
this
done.
Warlord.
Okay.
Maybe
Could
we have a
be
hammer
I
in
do not-
hand,
pretty advantageous if we're able to set up some martial law like there and there.
I
Like so.
disagree.
though.
I mean, he can go across, but then he's spreading. That's the keep, so he can't. That's
Yep.
a cat building, so
I can definitely try to keep some martial law up in some of those clearings.
What card are we talking?
All right, rats have recruited.
Any teaching
I'm
for
very
me?
curious to see if the rats started with hammer in hand,
Spelling.
getting that prowess.
There is the mood manager if you want it over here.
I think I'm good with the cards. I prefer the cards. But thanks.
I respect people who just use the assets that are like the physical ones, you know? But I do love
Cry, I just
TTS
realized
as
you're in a
well.
bad position. Turn-wise.
Yeah, it's a
Well,
little janky, but we'll make it work.
Okay.
Rowdy.
Oh, I think I
I'm not
like
playing
switched in my
rat
head when I
or
was
command
commentating
hazards.
earlier.
I will spend this card to build a stronghold here,
Okay, maybe we have a sword in hand.
and then I will advance the warlord, and I'll take
I'm a little surprised we're not just killing the cat in 12.
the
But maybe we are going on a little
one.
bit of a kill sawmill expedition.
I need to leave 3 there for that. I will move in here and
Oh,
battle the
okay.
cats.
Play him in the center of the map.
Will you play an
Not have
ambush?
an ambush. No thanks.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice roll.
3. So this is 1.
Their mood was rowdy. Okay.
Okay.
It's a good opening mood, honestly.
And
But
then
instead, the woodland is forever changed.
I will. I will not incite, but I get to oppress 1 clearance, so I score 1 point. And then I draw 2 cards. And my turn.
Right. Just before we continue, Cryo and Delilah, Cats and Vagabond. So obviously, Woodland Alliance. That's a threat. I understand that, but at the same time, who's slowing down the Warlord?
That's a good question
Excellent
to be
question.
asking. Yeah.
Like, so obviously, yeah, people need to get in my way, but also someone needs to actually hit the Warlord a couple of times. I know Cats certainly don't want to. Woodland barely can at all, and Vagabond can only do it 1 clearing at a time.
Mm-hmm. And if I'm
So
going hostile and I don't find a second boot, my game's pretty stiff at that point.
yeah, and if Cats and I decide to start crafting items, Warlord gets first pick, and look, as with an alliance, you can't put up much of a defense against
Mhm.
losing. So just keeping that in mind.
Man, I really hope
No,
that
absolutely.
the
I
cats
think it's
don't get
reasonable.
talked into just
I'm
I
not
becoming
actually
the
actually
I,
opposed
I
to
didn't
police.
some
think
warlord violence. I got the second sword early, which is nice. He's gearing up for a sword craft himself, most likely.
so. I wasn't thinking about it before, but now I think about it, like because I just assumed moles were going to be picked, and moles can be very sort of turtly as well and just hide in the burrow. But in this
Right.
case, it would have actually been very useful to have them get in the Warlord's way a bit. But right now, we have no one else to really get in their way.
Yeah, I agree. And I am going to do my best to yoink ruins from them, as much as I can to at least slow their game down in that respect.
Yeah.
Well,
And look,
And
if you like, obviously don't ignore me, but
yeah, of course.
if I can try and like take some of their cards, I will try and go out of my way to get into their way a bit more than
Yeah.
I think Cats and Vagabond. Well, I can't even get in Vagabond's way, so it doesn't really matter.
hmm Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have the hammer at least. It seems like he just has a sword, or he would have crafted the hammer with the single stronghold. Unless he
Presumably.
top decked it, but yeah. That's really all there is to say about it right now, I think.
Yeah, just at this point, but just keeping
I'd
that in
still like
mind.
to spin up a little more before I go on the warpath, because if I walk down here right now and start swinging, then I'm
Yeah, I'm not
already
saying you should.
hostile and I'm gonna
Never.
get forested the next
Yeah,
turn.
yeah, I'm not saying do it now. Just just something to
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
in mind.
Alrighty. I'll start off with Birdsong then and refresh my satchel.
I
Unless you
think
were
that's the
exhausted,
opinion
so I
everyone
get the
should
full satchel
take.
back.
I don't think
And
early
let's
placing is
go
going
ahead
to
and slip.
help anyone in this
I'm
situation.
gonna pass on that for now and just flip the torch to score a point before I forget and get
Nice.
the ruin.
Hammer!
Very nice.
That is
Love to see it.
excellent.
That changes things, doesn't it?
Does it change things? What are we
That
going to
really
craft as
changes. I wasn't
vagabonds?
expecting to find the hammer, honestly.
Ever.
Hmm.
Okay. I mean, I imagine Vagabond was planning on making their way up to clearing 7, but maybe they have a hammer in their hand.
So, before I do anything else, I'm gonna flip a sword to aid a card to the marquee, and I put that in your hand. Can verify it is Bunny, and that'll score me a point.
Let me. Yes.
Interesting that you would ask the
And
cats to verify it's a bunny, as if
man,
mitigating
so many options.
the shame from giving the cats a bird.
Question.
What's up?
When it came into my hand and I'm trying to hit flip on it so I can see it, it just keeps showing the back of the card every time it flips.
Oh shoot. I should have put it face down on the table. I realized that when I put it into your hand to fix that.
I'm gonna put it down on the table if you want to take it back to your hand and then try to
It
set
is
it again.
face down on the table right now. I think if you just stack a card on it, that should fix that like double-sided card glitch. Oh, flip it, flip it.
Flip,
Yeah,
flip,
right.
yeah, flip.
And now if you take them both to your hand, it should work. I hope.
Well, it's not letting me take both.
No, it's
Where would you take two? There we go. Yeah, it's a bunny. We're
Okay.
good.
Oh,
So
good. Oh,
yeah,
good.
that's the general fix. If a card is double-sided, stack it with another card, and it should fix it.
Gotcha.
This is the
What else?
witchcraft of Tabletop Simulator.
Is it okay if I do a little rollback and flip the hammer instead of the sword for that aid?
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
Because yeah, then I'm gonna walk up to this mouse clearing, and then I will flip both swords to complete this mouse quest.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
it's a
like
bit
that.
more optimal, isn't it?
For cards or points?
That's what I'm thinking. Kind of want the cards.
If I'm
I'm gonna
Vagabond and
go
I
ahead
don't
and
have
draw my
a
2.
T in hand, I always go for cards for the
Okay,
first
those
step for
are in
questing.
fact 2 cards. And then I am out of items, so I'm just gonna chill here. Evening's rest doesn't apply. Drawing 1 card from evening. And then I can discard down to 5. And I will need to discard 1 because I'm at 6. And let's go ahead. Phew. I'm gonna discard this.
Interesting.
And then
Discarding a
my
craftable.
satchel is not over limit, so I don't need to discard down, and I'll pass my turn.
What goodies must we have in our hand in
Okay.
order to discard
Good
that
sawmill. Place a
craftable?
wood at each sawmill. So we've got 1 going to 4 and 1 going to 6.
I do like
End of
that we
birdsong,
got 2
daylight, nothing to craft.
sawmills out turn 1.
And now I've got my 3 actions. So I am going to build a workshop in 5 with 1 wood
Interesting.
and a recruiter in 5 with the other wood. So
Oh,
I'll build
that's
those
looking like a
now.
juicy warlord clearing. Very bold.
And that'll be worth 3 points at the end of my turn. And then final thing I'm going to do is recruit. So that's another 1 in 1 and another 1 in 5.
Interesting. Delilah seems
Okay.
to be under the assumption that you score your points at the
That's
end of the
it. I'll
turn,
draw
but you
1
really
card
just
and discard
score
down to 5
right when you build.
and let me see it.
If we are going to have a building destroyed, I do like the second workshop being destroyed just because of its superior 1 wood to
I
2
am
point
going to
ratio.
discard that card if it'll actually go onto the discard pile correctly. There we go. And I get 3 points, so I'm up to 4, correct?
Yep.
Okay. And that is the end of my turn.
All right.
Cool. I will revolt.
Wonder if we're planning on crafting coins. Probably.
In
Could also
box.
be crafting Service of the Rabbits
Great.
or
How dare.
Adventurers.
I
So
shall take my cat warrior away.
do you want to take it?
Oh, this is so
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can
interesting.
field hospital it.
I'm all good.
Put an officer in the officer's box. No spread because I can't.
Or dead cat.
I will not craft. I will instead use my single card to train. It is an anvil, so we don't have to worry about the war
Oh,
getting hurt.
that's where that is. Okay.
Put that there.
Big sat for
And
Vagabond and Warlord.
Evening military operations. Perform 2 military operations. I will recruit twice. Into there. Cool. That's my turn. I will draw 2 cards.
Mm,
And end.
Okay, let's. Okay, well, I might as well recruit a while. So I get 2 at the stronghold
Lovely.
and 1 with the warlord. The question is, how do I want to do this? I feel kind of bad doing that, but there's nowhere for him to go other than that.
Okay, Warlord
so
has
I will
recruited,
choose a
and
different
Warlord is trying to decide where to go.
and I will be
They've been pretty
relentless,
boxed in.
and then I will craft nighttime
Oh,
terrors.
That's
Night
very smart.
Terrors. So here's that card for those who aren't
And
familiar with
then
it.
Yeah, that's
It
something
I
the
will
warlord does, though.
forces the crafter of the improvement
move
to
the
battle at
hundreds,
the end of evening,
and I will move.
which is great for helping Warlord just, clear out pests
Move
in this game
one
counts.
more. It doesn't feel like enough.
Or just extra sympathy, I guess, also in this game.
I'll move 2.
I'm surprised
Question,
we're
are we
not
supposed
clearing
to be
out
able to
12.
see all the crafted improvements people have made? Because I can't see the warlords right now.
That's so weird.
Yeah, you might
you should-
need to leave and rejoin then if the cards are giving you that much issues.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, what's the best way to leave and come back?
You just
Lay your
exit to the
cards
main
face
menu.
down on the table and then
Yeah.
exit to the main menu.
Okay. I'll be back in a minute then.
Yeah, I hope that solves it.
Well, I was going to go battle the cats.
But now.
I mean, if you want to battle me real quick, we can do that.
Okay, so I was going to battle you here in 5. Do you want to ambush real quick?
Wait.
How many guys are you moving first before we?
Yeah.
I'm moving. Yeah,
There we
okay.
go.
Many rats.
Yeah, I am going to play for ambush.
Okay.
I like it. I mean, it doesn't change the outcome of the battle, but it most certainly halts any more forward advances they'll have.
Then I will shake.
Lucky roll.
0. That is a lucky roll. And then with the other half of
I am
the
gonna spend the send those guys
Yay!
up there.
Yes, I'm
and
so
these
happy
guys
we're
can go
saving
back
those
with the
cats.
keep.
And then with the other half of Relentless, I will battle again. Are you going to ambush?
Cats.
Hello?
I said no ambush.
No.
Can you hear me? Okay. Yeah, you get them.
Cool.
All right, those are
And
some
then I get
dead
2
buildings.
points for that. Okay. And then move into evening. Will I incite?
What would be the point of inciting? I guess we could incite
No.
in 12 to keep sympathy out, but
Oh wait, here. Nighttime terrors. That's end of evening. So I guess that's after I draw cards?
sure
Understand that
is.
right?
Yes.
Checks out to
Uh,
me.
Okay. So then I
A lot
score
of
1
fun
point.
end of evening effects in the Dawn
Press
and Dusk deck.
and draw 1 card. And then I
And then, yeah, we're going to
use
be
nighttime terrors, I
clearing
guess,
out that cat.
to battle the cat in 12. Would you like to ambush?
No ambush.
Oh, the cat
Wow.
stands defiant against its rat
I
overlords.
guess I could discard it to get rid of it, couldn't I?
You could,
How
but
that works.
but
yeah, so you
like,
could discard it just to get
Deal
that
the
hit.
extra hit, yeah.
Oh, I guess I'll do that.
okay, that is fascinating to me. Giving up that extra battle for basically the
That
whole
cat does
game.
die.
So the cat. Yeah.
Yep.
Just yeah, that makes me a little
And
sad.
then I will end my turn.
Okay.
You could probably leave now, Delilah.
Yeah, I don't plan on
Yeah.
doing cats, I promise. Alright, so I'm gonna refresh 5
All
of my
right.
items because I have tea. And then I can slip. I'm gonna move these guys a little more over here so they're
Yeah.
more clearly in the clearing. Man, tough situation. Because the Warlord has 2-point oppression online. I think I'm pretty okay with it though, honestly, because they sacrifice the action economy of Night Terrors to get that clearing. So I'm not particularly worried about it, especially since they don't have 2 prowess or command yet.
Yeah, correct.
Um,
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't seem to have a sword to craft. I guess it's just
maybe
hope.
he decided the Night Terrors for I don't know. It's a new deck. It's fun to try the new things.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Um, hmm, that does make
Bit
my
weird to
turn a
talk
little
about
more
the viability of your
interesting.
opponent's moves in front of them.
Because
Seems
I
kind of like a
could
mind
go here
game.
and try and slay a warlord, but I don't think we
It's,
need to
yeah,
kill him right now.
it's not going to do a huge deal for his It's not going to decrease
Because he's only
his
getting 1 rat
recruiting
a
power.
turn off the
Right.
warlord, exactly.
Yeah,
Pretty minimal.
yeah. I mean, like if
But
you come to 12, well, you couldn't even really. The best you could do is take out one
yeah, I
stronghold.
can't. I don't have the mobility yet, and that's also why I'm thinking of just going for ruins, try and pull a boot, and give myself mobility to play
Yeah,
the game a little bit more.
very fair.
I mean, where are we with satchel
Yeah,
limit?
I think I am gonna do that.
Okay,
Then.
we're in a good
Do I
place with
want
satchel
to
limit.
do anything here before I slip?
What are our
No, I'd have
quests
to
looking
double aid the
like?
cats, so I'm not gonna
No,
do that. I'm just gonna slip on down.
can't really do
Um,
that.
and then moving on to daylight, let's go ahead and flip a hammer to craft a tea for 2 points.
Oh, Tutti Vagabond. Danger, danger.
And then let's flip the torch to excavate the ruin. Flip
If I were
bag.
Vagabond, I'd be very happy right now. We can
Honestly, I don't know
immediately
if I wanted
do
to booter the bag more,
logistics
but
help.
I think this is fine. Okay, 3 items left.
I would do logistics help this turn and logistics help next turn. That's what I'd be doing. Get some of that questing game
So I'm already
unlocked
at
for
what, second
later.
refresh. So I think I am going to flip a sword to attack this sympathy token here. Would you like to ambush Woodland Alliance? Oh, did I get the point? So 1, 2, 3 explores, B craft, and 8 on the cats. Okay, so I have one.
If I ambush you, you can just repair. You can repair one thing next turn. Yeah, doesn't make it worth it. Okay, never. No ambush.
Okay. So that will go away, and I will pay a mouse card to your sympathy stack. It's right there,
Thank you.
and I'll take a point on that.
That is a mouse card.
And then,
Very sad.
I don't think it's the wrong decision for me to give you that mouse card. Honestly, I don't think I need it.
Okay, no, you certainly don't.
Whatever it was.
And then
Come on, logistics up. I mean, I feel like that's the play, but
let's go ahead.
I'm more
and-
wrong
where do I
than
wanna
right.
Go and set myself up for next turn.
In many situations.
If I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that puts me at 6. I'm gonna go ahead and do the mouse quest here for
Yes.
boot and bag,
We stay in satchel limit. We advance our
and that'll
quest.
score me 2 points. And I will draw a new quest. Speech in a rabbit clearing. And then
This is looking great.
only have 1 item left, but I can't really do anything with it now, so I will move on to evening there. I'm not in a forest, so I do not repair. I will take my 1 card draw. And I do not need to discard down. I only have 4, and then my satchel is not over limit, so I don't need to discard anything there. And I will pass the turn.
Solid.
Bird song, I put wood in 4 and 6. I am going to then move on to daylight, nothing to craft. I'm going to put workshop in 11 and a recruiter up here. And then I am once again going to recruit.
I do like all the recruiting the cats are doing. I just wish they could get a 3rd recruiter just to up their card draw, you know.
Okay, that's the end of my turn. I draw 1 card.
Also, I think
And
that
take your
that
points.
clearing is in pretty
Yes.
big danger
Step of the turn.
Yeah.
because we have a runaway vagabond right
7,
now, and
right?
the warlord's probably pretty incentivized to go hit.
Okay. So no revolt. I will spread. Can spread once. Where to? Um. Just gonna spread once, two. Oh, I can spread there, can't I?
You planning to do 12, or what are you thinking?
I'm trying to learn how to read this map because I just realized I can actually spread to here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the bridge.
I can't spread to 12. I literally can't because it's martial law.
Can you
Right.
use arms trader to spread? Is what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm straight.
Okay. Just checking.
Yep. So
What about 9 in the middle of the gorge?
yeah,
Disrupt
so
some of
my options are 9,
Mhm.
4, or 7. Really,
Yeah.
like 12
Mhm.
isn't an option.
I mean, I'm certainly going to advocate for 9. Obviously, I don't want you coming for 4, but I would also, which obviously, bias
Yeah,
there. But
yeah.
I would say we
my
talked about the game of rats.
Yeah, my original plan was 9. I only just realized I could actually spread to 4, and I just thought, oh, is there any other options I'm not seeing? And the answer is no. So I'm just gonna go there. So spreading there for 1 point. All right, that's the end of my birdsong. Daylight.
I mean, in favor of
Oh.
spreading to 4 is that you would be able to get to 11
Actually, this is
from there
hard.
as well. And cats are doing better than rats currently.
I think I'm just gonna have to mobilize. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to mobilize. Okay, I will just mobilize 2 cards. And so no train. Go to evening. I will. 2 actions.
I suppose we could move and organize. There's little chance that the warlord comes to try to crack 3. I feel like.
Yeah, okay, I'll just move and organize.
Yeah, I feel like that's solid.
That's 1 point.
A bit of a risky play, but I feel like it's a calculated risk.
Alright, and so that will end my turn. I will draw 2 cards. And end.
All right.
Okay.
Now, what does the warlord
Oh
do?
dear.
The
My
police
turn.
force. How are they
so
going
I
to
will-
How I
maintain
feel
the
every time my
woods?
turn starts. Oh dear. What to do now?
Okay. I will recruit these 2 at the stronghold.
It's like
One
little broken rats
hold.
falling over.
I need to choose a different mood.
Does warlord try to go for
Well,
vagabond, or
here.
do they do probably the more reasonable thing and just clean up the
I
sympathy in their
will
backyard?
be rowdy.
Okay, yeah, card draw, never bad. We only have 2
Then
attacks
I
right
need
now
to
because of our
craft
empty horde.
night
Oh
terrors
my
attack.
gosh! Return of the
I
night
just picked it up.
terrors. This
there-
is
is there
I
hilarious.
was
2
like,
2 or
no
3 of
way.
this in the deck? I should be able to. I've got the deck
2.
here. I can.
Man,
Just do it.
rats
Just
pulled a fast one on all of us, making us
Then
think
Yeah.
that they were
will
giving up
Fair
this
and
action
legal.
economy when they really
There's
just had 2
3 of
copies.
the spoils.
Amazing.
You've seen 1 so
Amazing.
far.
man
Of
the
the spoils.
100
Yeah.
The sad looks like we're giving
to
up our best
build a
mood.
stronghold
But like honest we're building a stronghold.
here.
Alright. Alright. I respect that.
Okay, then I advance the warlord. Hmm. And I will take these 2 into here.
Fox.
And I do not have a fox card, so I guess you can see my hand. Do you want me to just lay it out on the table?
Yeah, just lay them face down on the table.
We'll do. Here you go. And then I will battle your
Okay.
sympathy.
Yeah, go ahead. No ambush.
Anything good in there?
He's got 2 bunny cards. I won't say what.
Okay.
Then, Moss, did you take your card from the deck?
Nope. I'll grab that.
Should grab
Order.
2, right? Because we've moved in and battled. I think.
And
think
then
we
I'll
ended
just
in 5.
keep these down for now. Or wait, no. I will. Which one of them? Let me throw them back up. I gotta figure out. Oh, that's not what I wanted to
Yeah.
do.
Don't worry, I didn't learn any new information. I just saw their bunny like Moss told us.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, then I will. Stop doing that. Okay. I will spend this one to incite. It wants to come out of my hand.
Interesting.
There we go.
What we're sort of doing is making
Say
5
here.
a juicy clearing, which I would not put it past the vagabond to
And
take
then
advantage of.
I will press. I score 1 point again. Press. And then I will use draw 2 cards.
Nice.
And then I guess I battle the sympathy there.
No ambush again.
Then it just goes, and I guess you get this card.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
And I scored a point for that. And then I'm done.
Alrighty. I can refresh up to 7. I only have 5 that I can refresh, so my whole satchel is flipped. And let's start thinking. Still no items on the Warlord. He crafted a bunny stronghold, so that opens him up to what? Boots?
The boots,
And
yeah.
coins maybe later.
Maybe.
He got
Item
rid of a
costs
bad
convert.
card.
Yeah. I kind of get he has no easy way to get mouse strongholds online because like getting there is a pain in the butt. He'd need to
Yeah,
raise
they-
that or battle through it. But yeah, trying to think what I need to be doing on the board then. So if I end up there, that's my slip and my move and my torch. So, and that leaves me with those items. Doesn't really leave me with great options.
I honestly would do the logistics help if I were vagabond this turn. Because it keeps us within our satchel limit.
Quest flop is looking pretty crappy right about
And
now.
open stuff up.
Yeah, a
That's
lot
what
of
I'd
torch
do.
ones.
Yeah. Well, that's actually not that bad. It's honestly only fundraising that's burning a hole in my pocket. Fox is down there. Could slip move to Fox, but then I can't do logistics help. I can't do logistics help at all this turn, actually. So my only real option is giving a speech. So where do I want to do that then? Slip here, do it for free, and then I can have that. And that would be 1T going into my satchel, putting me at 6 out of 8. And I still get 5 refreshes. So that. And I can flip 3 more items. Boot down to there. A little crafting action. Yeah, I like that enough. And a potential. Yeah, I'm okay with this turn. This is solid. So I'm going to slip into Bunny there. And then begin my daylight. I will flip a torch and a key to give a speech. And I will just take the point from that and draw my new quest. Okay, it's not bad. and then I will use my boot to move down.
All right, let's see what this new quest is.
I
Okay,
will
guard
click
duty.
my
Yeah, that's not bad.
hammer to craft a crossbow.
Okay, yeah. There's no
And
way
that
we're
will
doing
score me another
logistics
point.
help anytime soon. I'm a little sad we're missing that
And
window on that.
leaves me with 3 items.
But you know, Vagabond, not doing bad. Not at all.
And let's go ahead and keep things interesting.
I don't know who really stops them.
Man. Nah, I'm not gonna go for Woodland Alliance now. Might be the right move, but
I
kind of
mean,
want them to be in
yeah.
the game too.
Do you? Do you want Woodland
I
Alliance
do
in the
have a
game?
mean stack of supporters right now, though.
And striking a Woodland Alliance and turning every sympathy into 2 points for you,
You know,
I wouldn't be able to resist it.
I don't think I'm gonna hit the Alliance base, because if I do, I feel like the next thing that happens is the Warlord comes and forests me. And then that's just kicking 2 of us down and giving the Warlord a lot of free reign.
Yeah, and I
Even
definitely
with their
don't
meager
have a
action
combat
economy,
support.
I don't love it. So instead of
I mean,
being... What's up?
even with meager action economy, he's still got
They're
relentless.
still the Warlord.
That's they're still the warlord.
So instead of being a fiend to the Alliance, I am going to give them a little treat.
Oh, thank you.
So there is a fox
Ah.
card for you, and that will improve our relationship and give
That is
me
a
1
fox
more
card.
point. That is, I think, going to be the end of my turn.
Solid
So
turn?
moving on to evening. No evening's rest. I will draw my 1 card. And then discard down to 5. I only have 3. And then my satchel limit is 8. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I don't need to discard anything from the satchel. And I'll pass the turn to Cats.
Solid.
Okay, start with third song. We are going to put out our wood in 4 and 6 again. Moving on to daylight. I do have stuff to craft. Yay!
What are we gonna
I'm
craft?
going to craft a coin.
Wait,
Nice.
no.
Ooh.
Oh, we do. We do have 2 rabbit workshops.
I
Oh,
was
that
just
is
playing Seven
nice.
Wonders yesterday with some people, and this guy had the expansion that had the actual metallic coins.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Coolest thing.
Which
That sounds
expansion
awesome.
has metallic coins?
I have no clue. I forgot to ask him, but it felt so much more real.
Is it just like maybe it was just like a deluxe edition or something?
Quite possibly. He had like 5 different expansions and the custom organizer in his box. He was a
Hmm.
dedicated player.
Yeah.
It's like Moonrakers. If you guys have played that, it comes with the metallic coins. It's cheap metal, but it is satisfying in a very indescribable way to just have
It
nice
does.
metal coins to throw money around
Yeah.
with for a game.
It does make a difference.
Mhm.
All right. I am going to put up a sawmill up here in 2,
Okay,
which
nice.
scores me 2 points. And that is my first action. And then I'm going to recruit. So there's a recruiter up in 1 and a recruiter in 8, right? No others. Okay.
Oh, we need to remove the wood for that sawmill. I'm sure someone will catch it.
You removed wood for the build, right? Sorry.
Thank you,
I have
Cryo.
not yet. Thank you for the reminder.
Okay, we've built, we've
All right,
recruited.
and now I'm going to.
1 does have a lot of cats in it. It might make sense to
On
reinforce.
March, I'm going to take these guys down to 4.
Okay. I mean,
Okay.
4 is one of
I
our
count 3 actions
sawmills.
there. Is everyone else cool with that?
Yep. Build, recruit, march, right?
Yes. Okay, and then I'm going to
Excellent.
draw one card. I've counted my points, so I should be all good.
Cool.
All right. Cats are done. Now the
Enter.
Woodland Alliance.
sorry.
Thanks.
I do love TTS's little button that you press just to indicate that
Quick
you've
revolve.
ended your turn.
Kind of pointless.
When I play games at home with my wife, she'll like knock on the
Fool
table
everywhere.
to indicate that her turn's
Very
done.
annoying.
And I think that's just great.
Yeah.
It's a great way to communicate that your turn is done, because some games, you know,
One,
you could do a lot of things before you end your turn. So
two.
all right, 5 supporters. We have martial law in most places. The cats
Just
have
look at
really
martial,
held up their deal to establish martial law. Cats and Vagabond are really neck to neck.
Or I could do that one there, and then 1, 2, 3.
This has been a pretty low card draw game. We still have 24 cards left in the stack.
Yeah.
It feels like a
Patiently
decent.
biding my time till my anvil can return to me. What were you saying though, Delilah?
I was saying it feels like a decently fast-paced game. I know we've been at it for an hour now, but I feel like some games were at hour 2.5. And the board
At
looks
this
exactly
point,
like
yeah.
it looks now.
Yeah, it is a pretty fast-paced
Oh, like
game.
game pace wise, I think this is a faster paced game.
Yeah, the card draw
But,
is
a
really
little more
low.
Euro Rudy. Everyone's
Vagabond
kind of
drawing
playing
a
a little bit of their own
card.
game. A little low
That's drawing
interaction,
one
save for the
card.
warlord.
Yeah.
There you go. Spread to, so no revolt. Now spread to here. That's 1 point.
I appreciate whoever moved that sympathy token out of the building slot.
I'm gonna have to spread it.
Very good.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, and game are only 4 players.
Nice.
It's
Where
because
are we?
Coyote, who would have been the 5th player, was
Probably right
more
there.
of a backup player, hadn't really signed up for the tournament, and was unable to like
There. 1 more point.
be in the mix
Okay.
for today.
That's it.
So
Go to daylight. Can I craft? Do I want to craft? Doesn't really help me much. Nah. Okay, no craft. Actually, what's this?
you thinking about crafting is with an alliance?
No craft. I will train twice.
Nice. Man, Tricky Claws, like
And I will mobilize 1 card.
that could have been an okay craft for the Woodland Alliance. Just to have that perpetual threat that your base could have extra ambush power.
So there's going to be 1 recruit. And
But it's hard to argue against extra officers.
it's 1 recruit. 2 recruit.
And do we see a move organized for the last 2 actions? I'd assume so, but let's see. Got 4 officers and 4 warriors, so 2 are left in the supply.
3 recruit.
Okay. Okay, we're just gonna shove all of our mice on one clearing.
He's only got 1 left, right?
Yeah,
one in the
one more
supply.
action. Yeah, just thinking.
All the little toasts out and about.
I guess my talk of sacking the base really scared him.
It did a bit actually, yeah.
I
I
just
like that
don't
honesty.
think it was the move.
I agree. Knocking Alliance out this early in the game, especially with, like you said, most people playing Euro and rats being more violent, as is their nature, makes you more of a target as well.
Yeah, exactly. Keep both of us a target. Makes the decision harder.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm gonna move one guy to here.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yep. Leave it at that. Sorry. All right, all done. So that's all my actions. Go to evening. End my turn. Draw 2 cards. Done.
Okay. Guess it's my turn, and so I raise. There's nothing to raise, but I rolled a mob die. That's mouse.
Yeah, shit.
I'm just
So
gonna give you a
it's
complicated clearing.
gotta go
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. And then I need to change my mood, and I will go with oh wait, no, I guess I gotta recruit first, don't I? 2, 3, 4.
Look at this empty horde we got. Definitely relying on strongholds for
2 here,
most of our recruit, the vast majority of our recruits.
1 here, 1 here. Okay. And then I choose my mood. And let's see here. What do I want to be?
Where do we try to break out as the rats? We're stuck in 3 clearings. We really want at least 2 more. I mean, maybe we try getting 11. 11 is
I will
pretty accessible.
be.
We can't do that this turn though,
Wrathful,
because we
I
only
guess.
have a move and we only have 1 command and 1 prowess. We do have night terrors though, so maybe, you know.
No,
Okay,
I'm
we
gonna be
could get
Wrathful. I'll be
11.
stubborn.
We could get 11. Any fun crafts so far? So rats did a really
So
fun
then
thing
I will
where they
craft
crafted night
a nuke.
terrors, discarded it to get an extra hit, and then crafted another one the very next
Not
turn,
score point. And I will
which
take the bait,
surprised everyone.
get the extra
Yes,
coin,
we have an item in our horde.
and I will use my first command to build
I don't think there are any other
another
craftables
stronghold
though. Nope. Just the night terrors.
here.
Get rid of all the bags.
There.
Cats are confused
And
why rats keep
then,
throwing out bags. I guess they're
my
not
next
confused. They
command
just
will
are
be
noting it.
to move the warlord here. And then I will advance the warlord.
Oh yeah. Going for 11, I assume. Although 4? Going for 4. Maybe we're going for 4.
That should be enough.
Because if we're wrathful and we've got night terrors.
These into 11, and
All
I
right.
will battle
Well,
the cats.
I
Would
would
11 it is.
say we might want to be hitting the wood supplies instead of the sawmills.
You mean the
mean
recruiters?
of going to 11, go to 4?
I say just go to 4 outright. Yeah.
But, I mean, do I want her to be able to craft another coins?
I can clean up 11 pretty easily if that's the concern. They just have 3 sawmills out and don't have a lot of impedance on build slots on this half of the board.
But I don't think in the position I'm at, I don't even think I'll be able to break through 4.
I mean,
I
in
would
the
have had to.
position that you're at, you need to be trying to slow down the other players.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
Right.
and okay, yeah, there's a risk in the cats having another coins, but I think the bigger risk is them having sawmills or the vagabond.
I think the rats
Right, but
must
I don't-
have a coin
there's no
card in
point
their
me coming over to
hand.
3. At that point, I'm giving you a card, which is helping you, and yeah,
Think
I mean,
about
I
it
gotta
this
wait.
way, like the
Over.
workshop is 3 points now if they have the second coins, sure. But the sawmills are 1 point a turn every turn they're up if she's using her wood efficiently. Because this is 3 points next turn on a sawmill build, and then it's another 2 or 3 the next turn, and then another and another.
Right.
And
Well-
yeah, okay, if you come and hit the vagabond, that's giving me a card, which sucks for you and is good for me. But there's martial law everywhere.
It's always
Right.
the
Everywhere.
warlord turn that
Right.
everyone tries
Yeah,
to tell
yeah,
the warlord how to
yeah.
use their violence.
By all means, come hit me, but like I said, I have the potential to shut down that craft as well. If you're really worried about the coins craft and you need me to go in there and do it, I'll do it.
But I mean, I need 2 clearings to get my next point, and coming to 4 first means that she can just get the cats right back in 6 and move right back in there. I'd rather
is,
come to 4.
if you're slowing down the cats, the vagabond has no motivation to
But-
do any kind of policing at all. They're just going to collect points and they're going to race the rest of the way very quickly. You
Right.
need to make the vagabond say, okay, cats are a problem. The vagabond is the one that needs to go take care of the cats.
I mean, I'm willing to go do something to take care of them, but I have a crossbow and 2 swords. My offensive capabilities are a little limited.
And
Those
be
are
getting
great
points from
capabilities
that as well,
for a
just remember.
vagabond.
Right. Yeah, I know.
True. But how much am I really going to be doing? I crossbow the first guy, I roll a 2-1, and then a 1-1.
That's
Something like that happens.
That's 2 points. Oh, okay. Well, if you manage to clear out the whole clearing, that's 2 points. No, that's 3 points.
Yeah.
Right.
That's 3
for
points
him.
plus policing cats.
Yep. Warlord
It's
turn.
points
We need to
to-
figure out how violent
This is
everyone's
gonna
going
get
to
me a point
be
this turn, and I prefer.
and where.
I mean, a point's nice to have.
1 point's nice to have. It's not going to win you the game though.
Yeah,
Right.
can add up. But
Yeah,
I'm
endgamer,
just saying
the
this is
rats-
a tougher egg
the
for
The
the
rats
vagabond to
are
crack than for the
wrathful
warlord,
for sure.
who will have 2 full-powered battles when I have 2 hit battles and a unit kill. You know.
Right. But that's still.
I know.
I mean, that can get it done if possible. I mean,
I'm
Yeah,
assuming
if
the
we wanna
rats
roll the
have
dice on that,
coins
then,
because
hey,
rats
do
did
your
do a
thing.
second rabbit strongholds.
But when it's not enough,
Yeah.
and
they
then
don't
the
want
cats
cats
get
to craft
another
it.
3 wood turn, then we'll have to deal with that too, won't we?
I mean, another alternative is, and I know there's sympathy there, but if we can try and cut off this clearing, at the very least, this sawmill, she won't be able to get wood out of there.
right. Right.
I
So
can't
she
make it there this turn with 1 boot. My
No, but
second boot is over here. I can't.
What I'm saying is he could hit this, and it's much easier to hit this because there's only 3 cats there. Now it's a recruiter, so it's not as good, but just getting in the way is a way of slowing down building because
Sure.
she has to remaneuver herself
Right.
in order to rule clearings.
Right. Yeah.
Look, you go do you. So do whatever you think
Right.
is gonna.
Mm.
If you
Well,
won't get points, that's fine. But it's not gonna win you the game fast enough. You need to be slowing down the other
right. I
players.
know. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I mean, that is all to say I'm just bringing things to attention, you know.
Right. And yeah, I appreciate that.
I'm just
Mm.
chilling here.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna battle with looters and the bunny. I think is what I'm gonna do.
Oh, okay. Looting.
If
Okay.
that makes sense.
Cool.
Well, do you want to ambush?
No ambush.
Nice.
The fact that they were
Oh,
using
nice.
looters makes this whole
So
interaction
remind
make
me
a
with
lot
looters,
more
how does that affect
sense.
how damage works?
So you would
Yeah.
do damage according to the die. So, but unfortunately, you took the 0, so you didn't do any damage. But
So it's
when
essentially a 0-0, and he took the coins.
Mhm.
yeah, so he
Yep.
Yeah.
wouldn't have done any damage. He would have taken the high number, but he still doesn't do any damage. He doesn't do rolled hits specifically.
Mhm.
Right.
You could do wrathful
End
extra
gamer
hits,
with
but you also only
strong
had one cat there, so
opinions
even if you rolled dice,
about
his
this
stubborn
warlord
would have
turn.
blocked
That's
it this round.
that's true. Yeah.
Okay. Then I will not incite. I oppress for 2 points.
Oh,
Right.
I definitely
Mhm.
thought the rats were
2 points,
wrathful.
and then I will
Apparently,
draw one
they're
card,
stubborn.
and then I will battle with
Hmm.
my other card. Yeah, Night Terror. Do you ambush? Would you like to ambush cats?
No.
Yeah, this turn makes a lot more sense in with all this context.
Putting up numbers, nice.
All right,
Everyone
take
was
one
very
rat.
opinionated about how the rat
No,
should do
I have
this.
stubborn.
Stubborn.
Oh, stubborn. Okay.
Then I'm done.
Okay.
All right. I
I
refreshed
swear they said
5
they were
items,
going
so my
wrathful, but I
satchel
guess they went
is
stubborn in the end.
replenished. And I can slip. I can certainly slip
No,
somewhere.
they did. Endgamer. They used night
Hmm.
terrors. That's how they cleared out the rabbit clearing.
Yeah, I don't love this at all.
This is the horde. Let me show you the horde.
Like I
It
said,
is
I
quite
can
empty.
go hit this sawmill, but I don't really know if it's worth the risk of not busting it. I need to roll 2 something on both battles, which is, you know,
Pretty.
statistically average or whatever, but
Yeah, and the vagabond can easily outrun cats. So yeah.
yeah, kind of where I'm at. What else can I do this turn?
Maybe Vagabond goes to 10, strikes the Woodland Alliance, and then turns every sympathy into 2 points.
Dang, I'd really love to get this boot, but it is in like
Om nom
the
indeed.
worst place possible for me. I just have no incentive to go over here other than get the boot.
Well, and hit some cats.
Yeah, I just think the risk that it poses to me is too great because if I don't, then you shore it up again next turn, and it will really have all been for naught. Um, so I slip, do those, and then that leaves me with a hammer and a sword for not a lot of options. Or I can keep moving up there. Then I'm not getting much there either. 4 points either way though, or I can try and get 3 here, and I get my boot out of it. I probably get forested in retaliation. Is that acceptable? I guess so, honestly. Slip, boot, do stuff there. So I would slip, boot, crossbow, sword, sword. Torch to explore. Leaves me with a boot and a hammer.
Oh,
Probably
yeah,
take
yeah.
some damage in the process, but I can
Yeah,
move
Vagabond's
that
looking real good.
and do the fox quest, I suppose. I would lose a couple items. Not ideal by a long shot. What are my other options? Where else would I like to be? Yeah, I can't really afford to lose many items. Not at this point. Can I lose that? No, I can't. Hmm. 5, 6 items in the satchel right now. Well, if I do that, I get a point for the explore, 3 off the battle potentially, giving me a 4-pointer. And I can go quest to set up some later on scoring. That's not the worst.
Looks like they might be leaning against
Yeah, I think I
getting
gotta
that
do
boot.
it, as much as I don't like it.
Oh, okay. Let's
So
see
I will
what
flip
happens.
into Fox, and then moving on to Daylight, I will move into the cat clearing. Use the torch to score a point and get the ruin, which is a boot. No one saw it coming. And then I will cross. Do I want a crossbow? Do I want to aid first?
I mean, you've already
No. I'm
aided
gonna
the
use the
cats
crossbow
once,
to
so.
remove one cat and make us hostile. So that'll be in clearing 4. Can take that cat away.
Rescue it. Delilah.
Wait, which one? In fort? Yeah.
Yep, 1 cat from 4. I used crossbow. And then I will follow up with a battle in 4. Would you like to ambush?
No ambush.
Alrighty, let me roll those dice. Hey,
Ooh,
look at that.
what's your
1-0. Well, I'd get an infamy point, but there is
The
really no
Vagabond.
point in me swinging again.
The Vagabond
So-
said it right.
Let me flip the sword for that. Sorry. Oh, I can't even boot and do that quest anymore. Ah, shit. That makes things irritating. I knew it would happen if I rolled the dice too, but didn't listen to my conscience.
Ah, man. That is rough. It was not
So I
statistically
don't
likely
think
to
there's
go like
anything else
that,
to
but
do but keep duking
did.
it out here now. Puts me at 5 exhausted items. Take a hit, use the hammer to make it 6. And then I can move somewhere, I suppose. Don't have great movement options.
Vagabond is in a pickle.
I'm gonna flip a sword and battle the cats again in 4. Would you like to ambush?
Ambush.
You are playing an ambush?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I misheard you. All right, another 1-1. So I'll take
That is
a point.
the roll they did
And I have to
not
damage 1
want.
item. And 1
Away
cat is
1
removed. Well, hey. Can't say I didn't try, right?
Doing it
think I will
for social
damage
credit.
the crossbow for now. Do I want to lock that in? I got a boot. How much is a revolt? 2 supporters. Feeling a little frisky and kind of want to move into there and hope I don't get revolted on, but I don't think the odds are good.
Yeah. I mean, if he's got his warrior defending that token, The odds certainly are not good.
Hmm. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, I'm going to use the hammer to go ahead and immediately repair the crossbow. And then let's move somewhere. Where do I want to be next turn? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to move and risk getting revolted. I think I'm pretty okay if it does happen, honestly. That will be all of my actions with items. I will draw my 1 card. And what else? Discard down to 5. I only have 4.
I'm
My
very
satchel
surprised.
is not over limit, so let's pass the turn to cats.
This looks like a dead vagabond.
So
Well,
they're going to
one
put
that's
out
going
the
to
wood.
experience an explosion.
Okay, and then it's the end of my bird song. Nothing to craft right now. I've got my 3 actions.
A lot of stuff to do as cats right now. Got this mouse clearing with 2 existential threats on it. We have 2 of our actions. And we probably want to
I would
build.
love to have a bird card so I could have a 4th and make this an ideal turn, but that rarely happens in this game. So we're just going to do what we can. Let's start off with the easy one. I have to get rid of this mob, so I spend 1 action to fight it.
Okay, it goes away.
And I get 1 point, right?
Yep.
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 Lovely. Then I'm going to spend 1 wood and build a crafter here in 4.
Interesting. We really are building that
And
workshop
second
over and
action.
over again, which is a great return on investment. 1 wood for those 2 points.
And then my 3rd action, I'm going to take 1 warrior from 1 down to 6. I'm going to pick up a 2nd and bring them both to 4. So I've got 3 cats here and 4.
Did you remove wood for that build? Because I see a couple on the board still.
Yeah, she did. She removed 1
She
from here.
moved one.
Yep.
Oh, she built the
So-
workshop. Okay, yeah,
Workshop,
I see now.
yeah.
Got it.
Which is worth 2 points.
Yep.
And then there should be 2 wood left on there because I wasn't able to build them this turn. So that should be it. I'm going to draw my card. Let me deal with.
I'm a little sad we've not gotten a 3rd recruiter out all game, but I love drawing cards as cats, like
Ooh,
extra cards.
Revolt. Wish I could. I cannot.
Hey.
Oh, okay. The cat's
So
risk paid
we'll
off.
just- and we're gonna have to skip spread 2.
Getting
so
rid of that
we will just go
sympathy.
straight to daylight. Very
Oh.
sad turns. All right. Craft.
Hey, you're Woodland Alliance. Sure, you'll find a way.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it's just been really tough trying to get out of this corner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised that survived, actually.
Well, I knew that Warlord was a definite, and I was just hoping
Yeah.
that either you couldn't revolt or you would choose to revolt in 10 or 7 or something.
Yeah, no, it's if I could, I would. But
We
I
have
so I
reached
won't.
the 15
Yeah.
point threshold,
But
so
mostly just to cut off that sawmill.
we will be
really.
gambling at the end
Oh,
of this
I've definitely
round.
been thinking about that and worrying.
Okay, in this game, having having two bases doesn't really help me that much. Like the map is it's really
Pretty
heavily
congested.
connected. It's connected, but it's also really congested. So having another base would be
Yeah.
helpful for being able to move out and organize. But like
I
it
feel like
doesn't really
that's the
matter.
main
Really,
purpose
like
of
I
having a
can
I
spread in
think
one
base.
direction and
this
then
would need
organize
to
in
be the
another.
base though, because even if you put the base on
Yeah.
7, you're one away from your other base where you're connected by a clearing. You have the keep there. You only get 2 spaces to really
Yeah,
organize out to.
yeah. No, I know. So it'd have to be there. That too. Yeah, I know the keep. Also mob.
Yeah, exactly. It's painful.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. So what are we doing? So I don't want to craft because these cards are garbage. So let's just
Oh,
mobilize
sad.
them.
Sad garbage cards. It happens.
So far, I haven't really found any great cards for Alliance in this deck. I haven't really been like looking through my reference deck at home, but it would make sense to me that the cards wouldn't necessarily help the Alliance that much. Okay, so we'll just get a evening, military operations, 4 of. So we can move twice, organize twice.
Yeah, there's been 1 or 2 that I've thought about crafting, but it's like I just don't have the second anvil for the 2 costs, so it's just like, what's the point?
So that's one move,
Okay, I like this.
and I'll just organize there.
Really neat that we could move a warrior 2 away
Yeah,
from
it's
our
my first
base.
2-pointer.
It did take 2 turns to do
So
it,
it's
but
2
it's
actions.
still rather neat that we could do that. Cardless
And
spreading of sympathy.
move and organize, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm,
Where do we
I
go?
don't like that.
Well, it's my only options really.
Yeah, no, I understand. It's just gonna be hard for me to deal with pets in any way. Or even, I mean, I can't really get to the vagabond.
But you could, yeah.
I don't.
You can walk through your base and give you 2 sympathy.
Yeah, the Vagabond has
I mean,
set
the
them
thing
up
is, like, I'm still
really well.
I'm
Set
giving the
themselves
warlord the
up
point
really
because
well.
he does have to remove it. I do understand that.
Mhm.
But like he's warlord and we're pretty much neck and neck at the moment anyway. So maybe I shouldn't worry that much about it.
You can't not play your
Okay,
game
let's just plunk him there.
and then organize.
Yeah. Yeah, there. Okay, cool. Move, organize.
Another 2 points.
Cool, done. It's not 2 points.
Feel like that's worth it for another card.
Right. And end my turn.
And 2
so
points.
That's all my actions. Draw 2 cards. And done.
Okay. I will start by rolling the mob dice.
Yeah,
There's the
Fox.
fox.
Man.
You got there or there?
Yeah, I have 2 options.
I'd put it in 9, hoping to get it over to 12.
Benefit in putting it in 1.
Absolutely not.
It eats a cat action, gives them a point, because
does.
they are kind of
Well,
inclined to. Well, you would also need to
they?
rule it because it doesn't cut off the wood supply even really.
Just to clarify, cats really care about losing a recruiter so that they can open up a new
Yeah.
building slot? Like that
Right.
may actually help them.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. I'll stick it at 9. Okay.
Okay.
How many's in there? They do have 10 in supply, so they've only got 15 on the board. She may still want to keep recruiting a little bit more.
Yeah, she didn't field hospital any of the
Yeah.
kills in 4 notably, which did thin her numbers on the board.
Well, I mean, she
Right.
may just not have any mouse cards.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Shall neither confirm nor deny.
And then I need to choose a mood.
And
Okay,
a lot of
what
players
am
would
I
consider one card for one cat as a poor deal.
I don't think that's a
Yeah,
poor deal,
I'd like to
though.
get at least 2 for a card, if I'm being
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
I disagree.
No, I
Every
definitely
cat's
gonna want to battle
important.
that sympathy at some point.
Um,
And is
Yeah.
there a point in coming
but
back to
if you
play
have fewer cards that you're drawing, then I can see
I think so.
that? Break?
some of the logic in
Can
what
I
I
think
is
it's
being
still worth
said.
busting a cat sawmill, you know?
Right. The question is, can I really get through that with the actions that I have?
I mean,
Oh,
command move, command battle, advanced battle, and night terrors battle. Between 3 battles, you should be able to do 5 hits if you bring enough fellows.
right, but I'd also, I mean, all I have is
You also
those
have to give a
fellows.
card to Alliance.
1 card.
Right.
Yeah.
They do have
And
4
I'd,
supporters, but they are pretty well martial lawed, and I think cats have incentive to get rid of that one too, which helps push them back into their corner a little bit.
right. Hmm.
And has this factored in the battle? You'll need to get rid of the sympathy in 12.
Well, he's got night terrors, so he's.
He doesn't need to get rid of the
I
sympathy
mean,
in 12 because it's a
I don't.
fox.
Right. It's not gonna revolt. I mean, it'd be nice to get rid of it so I can, but whatever it is. I guess I will start my command by moving. What are the chances she has an ambush? How many ambushes are out?
I
That's a great
believe it's
question.
just the bird ambush floating around.
Yeah, just one. Oh no, I used the mouse ambush to for my first spread.
Such a
Okay.
bird's little
Yeah,
hate.
bird and mouse have been used.
So there's one more bird that she could, and she only picked up one card last turn. So, okay. Okay. I do not have a mouse card, so I guess you guys see my card. Here you go. Look at that. I'll just keep that on
So
the
it's just
table.
the,
And
just the one?
yep, that's my only card.
Alright, cool. Drawing a card. Thank you.
Okay. And then I will. Oh, what happened to my rats? Uh-oh. Okay. I will battle in the.
Sometimes when you flip
You
over
ambush.
one thing in
So against me
TTS,
or
other things slip.
No, I'm battling the cats.
Yeah.
My bad.
Go ahead.
Do you ambush? Okay.
Nope. Oh.
Oh,
That's a
that's a
spicy
good roll.
meatball.
Oh, please save those cats.
You lose 4 because I'm wrathful.
Please
Mhm.
save them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gross.
And
I assume, are you battling again?
yeah, with my advanced warlord.
I think
mm,
you have to choose what's removed though before like he gets to make that call.
she's
Yeah.
just wondering if
Here's
it makes
what's
a
removed.
difference.
Sure, you guys are so
Yeah.
set on losing that sawmill.
Mm,
Oh, can we save
No, I
them?
know there's
yeah.
a 90% chance you still
Oh,
gonna
that
battle
is
again.
so sad.
Right.
So you're not saving 3 cats?
Nope.
Oh, she does not have any mouse cards.
Yes.
That is sad.
Yeah, I'll just battle it again.
Okay, so there's second battle.
That's 1 more point for Warlord.
Yep.
Only 12 cats on the board.
Okay. And then that's all my battles.
Less than what you start the game with.
Yes. That was my advanced warlord. Now I choose to incite. I will. Hmm, hmm. Do I want to? Um. I can't decide. No, I will not incite. I oppress for 2 points. And then I draw 1 card.
I assume we battle in 4.
And then I will battle the sympathy and the mouse clearing with.
Now, so definitely not number 12. It's just that I'd like having this one just to put a bit of soft pressure on the cats as well.
With the
I
cards in
think
my
that's his
hand.
best sympathy on the board right now. He needs to lose it.
Cosmic
getting
Cat.
rid of
This
four.
is Gorge
Okay.
by Lord of
no,
the
no ambush.
Board.
Okay, no ambush.
Yeah.
And like as much as I'd like to, I'm not gonna hit 7 or 10 because that's free points for him
Okay.
basically.
You
Yeah.
can look at these 2 cards then.
Okay.
I guess I don't need them. So I
And
score
one more.
It's so funny. Woodland Alliance is like, don't
Yeah.
destroy my sympathy
saw the
in
cards?
4.
Yeah, I saw
I
the
want
cards.
it there.
Then I will end my turn.
I just feel like that's a giant red
I guess
flag.
having four rats there is soft enough pressure for the cats that they can't build there.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Alrighty, so I've
That's pretty hard pressure.
Yeah.
I would
Alright,
agree.
so full satchel refresh because I have 2 Ts.
All right, we
or
are going to
7
start
items
the
face down.
prediction. Go ahead and get your River
Slip.
Folk company
Most
stock
important
and predict
question of the
who
turn
will
is,
win.
what am I doing? Hmm. Slip, move. It's just not enough. Not having a third sword really inhibits my battle capabilities. Hmm.
I feel like most vagabonds don't get their third sword though, so I don't know. Seems pretty normal. It's a pretty
Slip
tight game.
quest. Move. Quest. Move. Again.
It's going to be a
So,
hot take,
if I
but
do that, that's those 2.
I
but then
think
I'm
the
losing
thief
items.
is just as good at
1, 2, 3,
questing
4, 5,
as the
6.
adventure. Maybe
I
better.
can't lose double boot. I could lose torch pretty comfortably, but then I have to lose something else as well.
That's why we should have done that logistics quest while we still had the satchel
Hopefully setting up late game questing.
flexibility.
Could quest here as well in Bunny. And I'm not flipping. $14 cards till reshuffle. I don't think I'm going to see my anvil again. Breaks my heart.
Yeah, this has been a very low draw game. Very few factions drawing.
2, 5 cards. I don't hate stealing from Alliance. Hmm. Let's bow that. Gets rid of that. And that'll go to his supporters, so I don't have to sweat about him crafting it. That would get rid of a sympathy and put him back in a box. He would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 supporters, so he can spread back out easily. But then he's really limited in his options. Do that, I quest there, I flip a new quest.
I gotta say, just as an outsider looking in, this looks pretty evenly matched.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it does.
Although I will also say, cats are known
That's where
for
just
going
pretty
slow and
cripples.
steady and then slowing down at the end, so I'm a little worried.
Mhm.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like I want to police in a few places, but with only 2 swords and how like stacked warriors are, it's really hard for me to justify it, you know.
Yeah, and
Um,
I would also say again, bias here. I would say that the rats are gunning to take a lead here, like we talked about
oh
round
yeah.
one. So I'd appreciate if some of the heat was transferred to them,
No,
and I can help out with
absolutely.
that.
But it's like, what heat do we give them? You know, we're not militant factions, and it's either like the double stronghold, which I can't break, and like, sure, you could march and battle as cats, but you're just opening up your keep to do that. Uh, I highly doubt Woodland Alliance is going to come help me clean up those strongholds, you know? So then the other option is the Warlord, I suppose, but he's only recruiting one on the Warlord, and it just sets him back like a clearing because he's
Mm.
pretty central on the map.
I would ask if in the next couple of rounds, are you able to aid Vagab not sorry, not, aid Woodland Alliance any Fox cards that they can eventually put in their supporters so they can revolt there? Because that would take care of, clearing 12 or any
Fox
other sympathy
based.
they put down in Fox later.
Can't
Fox base, right?
bolt.
Duh. I always forget that.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
I would go hit a sympathy this turn if I could give him a Fox card for it.
I did not plan that ahead.
I mean, you needed to get your starting base out.
Yeah,
Right.
like literally the first card I drew was an anvil. I was like, well, guess I'm revolting in Fox.
Jealous vagabond noises.
Just doesn't leave me with a lot of options to keep scoring tempo. Because I can go hit the Warlord, sure, but we saw how well the rolls went the first time I needed to do 4 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits, whatever. So I'm kind of reluctant to waste a turn again and not get a lot out of it. I could go for the mob and kill a few rats, but he's just gonna spank me then in return because I'm right in between his big bases. And taking a mob out really doesn't slow him down. Um, it's just me farming a point. What else could I do there? I think that's my highest scoring option, though, honestly, and it gives me the most opportunities.
Yeah, I think hitting the warlord in 9 is lucrative.
I mean, if you and Cats work together, like Cats probably want to get Warlord out of this clearing as well, even if you don't clear them out completely. And I know that taking out the Warlord isn't that big of a, a a hit on him at
Mm,
this point with 0 prowess items, but it's something. It's getting rid of some warriors. Um, Cats can walk in, do a hit, and start building again. The only issue is he's got 2 in the supply. So even if you clear that out, he's still
yeah, at
recruiting.
max capacity, yeah.
Yeah, with his 4 strongholds, pretty much his entire supply anyway.
Hmm.
Like the most beneficial place to hit him is actually in these 2 clearings.
Yeah, exactly. That way we're thinning strongholds.
Yeah.
But both of those are pretty sucky for me to get to
Yeah.
because I
No, I
split.
understand.
I can't get to 5 at all, I think. Slip. No, I'd have to go through the bottom of the map. But then
Yeah.
again, I only have 2 swords and a crossbow. So I crossbow 1. I roll 2 something. I roll 2 something. I get 2 points, and cats get to walk in and sweep up 3.
Yeah,
Like
I understand.
and I'm using my whole turn to do it. You know, I think I gotta
I don't know. Is it
be
worth
a
giving
jerk
cats
here,
3
honestly.
points
'Cause
to
it's my biggest
slow down the game?
scoring, and I really don't see anything else that's like going to effectively slow anyone else down. So I think I just need to be mean, unfortunately. Um, so I'm gonna slip up to 7.
Oh, are we hitting cats in 2?
And while I'm here, I'm gonna use my torch to steal a random card from Woodland Alliance.
Do you want to just grab it straight from my hand?
Yeah, however you prefer. If you want to make a deck and
Yeah.
shuffle it, if you want me to just grab
I've,
it.
I've, I've I've just put them face down. You just grab
Okay.
one. I've shuffled them.
Okay. Cool, cool. That is a card.
That is a card.
And then I'm gonna use 2 boots to do a move up to 2. And I'm gonna have to battle the cat. Would you, or actually before I battle, I'm gonna crossbow a cat. And then I will flip a sword to initiate a battle. Would you like to ambush? Sorry, I didn't
Deli-
hear you if you
Delilah's
said
microphone
anything.
keeps cutting out.
Bush,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Okay.
This is even worse because I know cats don't have any mouse cards.
Like, I
Oh
don't
yeah.
feel good about doing this. I'm not trying to like kick cats, but it's like it's points for me, and I
Yeah.
really don't have many other ways to like score solidly right now. Okay, so I
And that
need
was a
to.
that was a
What's that?
painful roll.
Yeah, again, 1-1,
To one
1-0,
one.
1-1. It's okay. And then I'm gonna flip a sword to initiate a second battle against the cats. Any ambush?
Go ahead, no ambush.
Okay, sorry, I didn't hear you until that last bit. Yeah, it would have been nice to see that a roll sooner. I can only
Yeah.
deal 2 hits though, so I will
Yeah.
get 2 points off that battle, and I need to take 1 more damage. Let's damage the torch, and then I will use the hammer to repair my boot. And yeah, that's all I really got in the tank. Yeah, and I hate to do that. It's just like I hitting the rats just puts me in a way worse position for potentially less gain. Like that was my biggest potential. I think I had to bite the bullet, even though it feels bad to hit someone when they're down. But moving on to evening's rest, I'm not in the
Cats
forest. I
become
don't have coins,
the
so I will
punching
draw 1
bag.
card. And I will
There are only
discard down
9
to
cats
5.
on this board.
I'm gonna drop this.
They
I
are an
don't feel like
endangered
it's gonna come up
species.
at all, really. And then I will pass my turn.
All right.
Drop some wood.
What do cats
Immediately recover
do?
that 1 and 2. I've got this one at 6.
If I were
Okay.
cats, I'd probably build a recruiter and
Crafting
recruit.
nothing that I want to craft. All right. 3 actions. Let's make the most of this. We're gonna
Yeah.
pop a recruiter. That takes 2 wood.
Oh, I would definitely remove the one from 2. I guess I don't know what the rest,
And that
what
gets
cats are doing.
me
2 points.
2 points. Yep. I'm going to recruit. Makes me 3. We've got 1 here and 1. Another and 8. Another and 2.
Maybe we just clear out 8 and just
Um,
defend 2 really well and also reinforce the keep.
It might be a little late to roll this back, but you might not want to leave the wood here with your build because it's a lot harder for you to reinforce that clearing.
I think that's fine to roll back. That's a good point.
And
Yeah.
if you leave it in your keep, like you hopefully at least have field hospitals to guard it. But I feel like it's really easy for that wood to get stranded and just become another point. Because then, say you march from 8 over to defend, then you're just leaving 8 to get killed, and then you're cutting off the wood anyways. You know. Or you march all the way through 8, and then you're leaving one
Yeah.
lightly defended and giving a sympathy.
Yeah. I'm going to use my third action to overwork.
Interesting.
Juicy
Okay.
clearing.
Okay.
That we used a rabbit card
And then I finally get to
to
draw 2
overwork.
cards. Oh my goodness. Took forever. And I have more than 5, so I actually have to choose something to discard. Goodness me.
I like calling out the size
discard
of our
all
hand
cards.
to dissuade
Okay.
keep attacking.
That is the end of my turn. I think I added all my points, so I'm good.
Right. So I can revolt.
Where are you gonna revolt?
Well, no, I can. I don't think I want to.
Just do
They
it.
just take a beating from the vagabond.
It's just take a beam from the vagabond. But the other thing is, like, the warlord's not going to come deal with this. It's too far away, is it?
Right.
I mean, yeah, because how is he going to command
possible.
and use
But
a
that's at
Night Terror's
least
battle?
4 points for the vagabond, and like we can't let the vagabond
Right.
have 4 points just from sitting in there and hitting this clearing.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Delilah. I thought you were gonna.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna move to defend it at least. I was
Thought about it.
I was not expecting the overwork.
Cats have
I'll
tough
be honest, my
choices to
thinking
make.
on that was specifically if I move too many cats over, I'm now just tempting the rats to come up there from 5, which is going to completely just screw up my lines of connection. I totally see
Yeah.
your concern about the vagabond sitting there, but
Yeah.
that was my line of thinking.
So I
It's
mean,
really been a damned if you do, damned if you don't game, I feel.
Yeah.
so but the only way I can really deal with it, or sort of stop that, is to use all of my actions to move my warriors. So that's 1, 2, 3 moves. 1, 2, 3. And then spend 1, attack the cats, and just hope I roll a 3. But then I'm leaving my
And then
base
you're leaving your
undefended.
base.
Yeah.
Your base completely defensive.
And then the vagabond just comes and takes that out anyway.
Or the rats. The rats are already on the doorstep. They'll do it before I can.
Yeah.
I do like the
Yeah.
Alliance saying what they could do
Maybe I
and
revolt,
showing their limitations.
get my second base down, ditch the fox base to rats, which I hate. Just all in the name of trying to slow down the vagabond, and hope I roll a 3.
I mean, maybe the dice are nicer to you than me, but I wouldn't put any money on rolling a 3 right now myself.
Okay.
If you revolt,
if I
you do
revolt,
have
I
one
can
more
actually do it,
officer.
but where does that put me?
I'm gonna use the bathroom quick, everyone. I'll be back.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm just gonna have a bit more of a think about this. So if that's 2 cards, so let's say I can't use those ones. What have I got left? Okay, so I could spread. It's 2 cards, and it's everywhere's got martial law. Oh, that doesn't. That's cool.
Yeah, that's
Gets you out of your corner.
Yeah. There's no point spreading there, is there? I honestly think that's the play. I hate it, but I think it's the only way to try and balance this board out a little bit. All right, let's do it. Okay, so spending 2 mouse cards to revolt. Sorry, cats. Right there.
Okay.
I hope you have a
Can you at
mouse
least save
card.
them now?
Yeah, I guess I can. The
Yay.
first bird card
Yeah.
I've gotten the whole thing. I was hoping to use it for an extra
Sorry.
action, but
Sorry.
it's okay.
Now, so I can. How does this work?
And you get 1 point for the recruiter, right?
I do. Let me just check this. Remove all enemy pieces. Place matching base and warriors there equal to total number of matchings within clearings. Okay, so I have to put these 2 warriors in here.
Yes.
That's
Yep.
necessary. Mouse base goes there.
So we probably don't get an officer then.
And get my point for the recruiter.
4 there.
Okay, that
5
sucks.
there.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I've still got 1 more left. Okay. that's fine.
Okay, we just
Extra
barely
officer.
were able to get an officer out.
Okay, and now, so I'm going to spend 2 more. Yeah, 2 more. So bunny and bird to spread here. So that's 1, 2. That's 2 points. And that's all I can spread. Okay, so go to daylight, craft, mobilize. Do I want to craft this? It does not help me. I will mobilize it. Okay. Military operations. Okay, so I've actually got 5 actions. That's not too bad. So,
It's a lot of actions.
yeah. Ooh. Ah, no, dang. That's fine. All right, whatever. So we're gonna do. So 1, 2, 3, and then okay. 1. Now, cats. If I hit you here, it's to slow down the vagabond. Would you still ambush me, knowing that you're just leaving yourself open for the vagabond to take those points?
If you want to
I'm not
slow down the
planning to
vagabond,
ambush
hit the
you.
vagabond.
So what was that?
That seems a little back-ass words, doesn't it?
I mean, honestly, you could do a couple of damage to him, whether it's the boots or the swords. That's going to really slow him down. He either can't move enough to come back and hit me, or he's not going to be able to deal as many hits.
I mean,
So,
like, okay, the best I could do is 3 damage, right? So I could damage.
Yep.
He'd probably damage his 2 boots. He does not need to move out of this clearing. He'd damage his 2 boots, probably maybe a T, right?
Mm.
And then when it comes around to his turn, he just repairs the T, crossbows your cat, attacks once, risks a 0/0, and then attacks again. Like I could hit him. I could attack him a couple of times. I really don't think it's going to change what he does, taking out your clearing.
if that's what you need to do, that's fine. But I would say after this, your only thing left is a bunny base. We've got to go after 5. Like, we need to take down some of this. Like, you can do what you want to do anyway, but
Yeah.
it's fine if you go after 2, but we need to hit the rats.
Yeah.
Man, Cat's getting absolutely dunked on.
Okay. All right. Whatever. 1, 2, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3. And attack the cats. Would you like to
Go for it.
ambush?
Nope.
No. Okay. What? 2.
Roll.
All right. So you do 1 damage to me. That goes there.
I did it.
That's 2 points. 1, 2. And I will spend my last action to move 2 guys.
Really?
into
We're not
that.
gonna just organize? I'd just organize.
Okay. I will draw 3 cards
Or leave 1 behind so you can organize
and end my turn.
later.
Okay.
All right.
Rats, would it be too much to ask that you go after literally anyone but me?
I mean, that's
No, I
very
don't think.
fair.
I mean, there's not really any.
All right, the gamble is closed. We've had a
Helps
light.
me out, so I don't
We've
think I'm
had
anywhere.
a sparse
And then,
audience
I
this
am
morning.
really sorry for kicking you while you're down
We've
here.
had
I think Woodland
only
Alliance is
one
too. It's just
faction.
Yeah.
what
that,
else
uh,
do we do to boost our own game? It's just unfortunate. It's kind of the curse of playing cats sometimes. You just become a little bit of a points pinata with all your buildings and cardboard. I hate it, personally.
Yeah. Again, I really need to stress. I know that was beneficial to me because I got points out of that, but I just saw the vagabond getting 4 points minimum from that clearing.
Definitely get. We couldn't let Vagabond race ahead.
Yeah, like he's already in the lead. So
Okay, so for the gamble, one person bet
Focus a damn
1,000
amount,
points
right?
on cats, and that's the
think so.
gamble.
you roll the maths.
So,
Yeah, that's
but
right.
after this round of dunking on cats, I don't know how
And
likely
then
that is.
What am I gonna do?
So
What am I
we'll see what happens.
Okay, so I got how many clearing? 1, 2, 3 right now. So I can get rid of both of those. Yes, 2. Mhm. And 1. Then battle with that. Okay, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Is there any cards that help me out? Situation. I guess I could go Grandiose, and then that means I get to advance the warlord first. Do that. Make a command, and then yeah, that might be a better option. Okay, so I will go Grandiose. I will not craft anything, and then that lets me swap, so I get advance the warlord first. So I'm going to take the warlord and a rat and come into here and battle that sympathy. Well, I guess first of all, give you that card. Yeah.
Okay. All right,
And
and okay, I will not
I,
ambush you.
right, and I guess you get to see this card because I don't.
Yep.
Another fox. Well, I guess it just goes. I don't need to roll. But,
Yeah, it's just the one sympathy.
Yeah.
Score a point, and then I will command the hundreds
What are we? The Grandiose.
over to here,
We've got multiple commands,
and
one prowess.
I think you bring 5 because that protects you from ambush and establishes martial law in the alliance in that corner again.
Oh, right,
I'm just
Gotta
picking up a
cover
card
those.
for moving in.
right. I'll just bring that. Okay, and then I will. Wait, why am I bringing another one?
Because if he ambushes you, you're leaving your warlord alone, and you want martial law in there to keep him locked in. Because Woodland
Right,
Alliance
but
is up here with us. They have burst potential. Like,
To be fair, I am about to lose all of my fox and bird cards, so I will. It's not likely I'll be able to
right, so you
spread
won't
into
even
there,
be able to cover it.
even with martial law, even without martial law.
The chance of anybody being able to come down there is pretty low. I'll bring one more with me. Okay, then I will battle you there. Do you ambush?
I do not.
Do not ambush? Okay,
No.
then I will roll.
And it does it.
First one.
That does
yeah,
it.
that'll do it.
So I get 2
And
points
score
for that.
2 points. Points for that.
That one, that one, that one.
Warlord looking real good
Okay,
this game.
then I go into evening. I cannot incite. I oppress 5 clearings? Yes.
Yeah.
So I score 3 points. 2, 3. And then draw 1 card.
And then we got a
And then I
battle
must
in
battle,
11.
so I have to battle that sympathy there. And the
It's
bunny.
a must. Oh, yeah.
No
I
ambush.
didn't
Yeah.
realize.
No ambush? Okay.
Night
So
Terrors
I
is so
score a
fun.
point, and you get to see my one lousy card. Oh wait,
I get to see it.
actually, no, never mind. You don't get to see it. You get this one that's on the
Oh,
table.
okay. I just picked up a card. I did not look at it though. I have no idea what it is.
Because this
Okay.
is the one that I was having you look at, and I'm pretty sure that's a bunny card if I'm not mistaken.
So you're giving me this card?
Yeah, it's a bunny, right?
It is a bunny,
One-
correct?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Just
that's the one.
for safety's sake, can we shuffle the cards
Yeah,
we put
absolutely.
back into the deck?
Absolutely. Yeah, I
Well,
shit.
well.
It's
I
okay.
swear
There's
I
only
did.
5 cards left anyways. I'm
Yeah.
not too.
F. That was an F, not
Okay,
an
and
R.
then I will end my turn.
Okay.
did-
Decisions, am I right?
I did give myself that point, right? Yeah, I think so.
Rat's doing great. And Vagabond outrace the
That's fine.
rats. I think that's the
You're
big
dead.
question
Well,
right
I'm
now.
gonna refresh the satchel first, so 7 items. And I have a slip.
I'm surprised rats
Also
did not craft
losing,
coins.
Officers rounded up.
Oh, yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Good catch.
You can
Okay.
slip into 8, and can you crossbow the mob for a point?
Yeah, but I think I have bigger points to score. Question is, do rats win next turn? They have
I have
You need to just
oppression pretty easily for 4, so
Mm.
where are they getting the extra 4 is the thing.
I mean,
I
Yeah,
don't want to
I
clean
have
these
one.
2 up for myself and to take it away from rats. And then, like, what cardboard do they have at that point, you know?
so
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
a solid 4
I got
points.
spread sympathy on my turn as well, so that's going to be more.
Mhm. Mm. 'Cause it's like, yeah, I can hit the mob, but like when Woodland Alliance can do that already, they're right there. They didn't park a rat ball on it or anything. It's hard.
The best thing I could do is just try and keep them away from the warlord. So even if he uses
Yeah.
relentless, like that will limit how
Yeah.
many he can hit.
Because if I clean these 2 up, the warlord will come and punish me right after, but that does
do we need to worry
reduce.
about being punished when we're talking about 1 to 2 rounds left?
Well, yeah, because I need 2 turns basically, but if I get forested, then I need 3 turns. That's a big deal to me.
Mhm.
Um, think
What is going on? Why are these cards going in the discard pile? Oh, I guess the player just put them out in front of them and forgot to
so.
put them in.
Slip, hit, move, hit, quest. Let me move. I would need to repair and use those 3. Probably using that, which leaves me a sword and a boot after all that. I can boot away. Giving the alliance that card and that card, that's fine. Gets me 4 this turn for 22, and then I need to find a way to score 8.
I don't think I've ever noticed this before, but look, Lord of the Board signed their Gorge map. Lord of the Board. Clever.
Move, hit that for 1. Because the only way the warlord doesn't win in 2 turns is if we eat sympathy and slow down his oppression somehow.
Yeah. So I mean, like, but so cats need to
Cats
try
would
and
have
spread,
to.
like, actually spend all their actions just to spread
Yeah,
themselves across the board, which is just the worst.
awful for them, exactly.
Say it's a lot to ask after both of you definitely kicked me while I was down.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm saying it. I agree. It is a lot to ask. I don't particularly expect that of you. I can move into here and stop oppression there for sure, which is one of his strongholds. So that's like a should be a gimme clearing for him that is no longer a gimme clearing. Um, could you maybe like defend one of these sympathy alliance and then maybe Cats takes this clearing, leaving him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we only give him these 5, maybe.
I can defend a clearing, yeah. A sympathy. At least make him work for it.
I mean, I think that's like our best shot at getting a greater than 2 turn clock on the Warlord to slow him down a little bit. And while I'm in there, I might throw hits at them. I don't know if it's even worth me hitting them. Well, it might be, honestly. If it opens up the door for cats to get some points and kill some strongholds, it might just be. So what would that turn look like then? Torch is still locked off, so slip there. I can crossbow the mob. Then I can craft or repair, and then move and do all that. Yeah, I think that's my best bet for buying time, unfortunately. Alliance has 4 supporters, but they're in the bottom part of their track, so I'm not worried about them bursting this second. So, I mean, if I do that and park myself in 5 to take that oppression away from them, and Alliance can take this one away from them, can cats take 4 away by sending a few cats there, or at least make them work for it?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. So he gets the sympathy in 10. He can probably still use enough actions to get back up to 6 oppression, so he'll get
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 27. But that forces him to. Ugh. Is that even worth it then if he's still getting to 27? Because then he only needs 5 the next turn. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it, actually. Dang. Alright, I'm gonna go with the original plan, I think, then. Because even if we do that, it doesn't slow him down enough to justify it. So, flip, let's go down here. And then I will go ahead and crossbow this sympathy for 1 point. And I need to give you a mouse card. So there's a mouse supporter.
Thank you.
And then I will use a boot. Or what's the better value? I think this is the way to go. Use a boot to move down to Bunny. I will use my hammer to repair my torch, and then use my torch and sword to do guard duty for 2 points. And draw a new quest.
I do like the questing.
Damn, that's pretty heartbreaking. Yeah, that's really bad. And then let's go ahead and I'm at 7 satchel. Let's hit the sympathy
Yep.
for
No
another
ambush.
point. And I will give you a bunny card. There's a bunny supporter.
Thank you.
And one point for that. Jeez. Is it worth the point, or do I run?
And we have an extra boot left. I really wish we would have
Hmm.
crossbowed one of the Alliance warriors from 8, and then used the first boot to go to 7, and then attacked 7.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
It would have
You're
gained
good.
us 1 extra.
Just thinking about this last action here.
You know what? I don't know what I think anymore. It would have been nice to unlock that, but we were using the sword for guard duty, so we would have come out about even, but we would have unlocked the infamy scoring for Alliance, which probably would have been worth it. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I think I move up with the boot, and that will be that. Is that what I want to do with that boot? Yeah, I think so. All right. That leaves me with Evening's Rest. No. Draw a card. Take my 1. Okay. And I don't need to discard down. I don't need to remove items. Pass the turn to cats.
All right, what do cats
1
do
wood.
here?
And then I'm gonna take. So that's my bird song. No crafting. I'm gonna move these ones down here. We're gonna pick up some people. We're gonna go to 4 for a march.
And then do we just build twice, or maybe build a recruiter and recruit?
6. Okay.
It's probably not fast enough. Probably just building twice. Get a workshop and a sawmill.
Use my wood. I'm going to build.
I really like how Delilah has been
And
building
I'm going to
workshops
build.
over and over again. Really getting the most out of that 1 wood to 2 point conversion.
Which takes the 3 wood. Wait, 3 wood? No, it just takes 2 wood.
Nice.
Is the end of my turn. I draw 1 card.
Oh, make
We
sure
are
you get
almost
your
through this deck,
points.
Good lord.
Did you get your points?
Lots of slow card draw.
Yeah.
Moss, on to you.
Yeah. Okay. So I can.
I don't know if cats scored their points
Spread.
there. They should have gotten 3 points out of that. And they were at...
Oh, and then, sorry, I need to score my 3 points. I'm gonna add those
Okay.
now.
Good,
Yep.
good. Whew. Glad that was caught.
This is nowhere near as good as I'd like it to be, because I have no fox cards. So we're gonna have to do 2 bunny. Giving the warlord a point.
You sure are.
I think 1 point is okay because their action economy still isn't stellar. And they have to use commands to move into position, really.
Yeah. Well, the thing
You're
is,
gonna get the 6 of press for sure.
I want to stick it here though.
Mm. I mean, do what you gotta do. He's probably gonna
Yeah.
scoop it up wherever you put it, unless you're
Yeah,
defending
that's
it.
true. Yeah, it's true. I mean, I could
Like,
put it there and then at least defend it there. I think that
That
makes
mob
sense.
just burns it down. There's no
forces
defending
him to
it.
commit actions there for the sake of oppression, too, at least.
If I do 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, all right. So let's take one of those back. So I'm gonna leave that one there. Let's spend 1. Go there.
Okay.
1 point. Spend that one to go there. So that's 1 point. And then we'll just spend 2 to go there for another sad point.
Man, I wish we'd been able to see some more of the deck unique cards on display, but I feel like a lot of them have just been like not relevant to the current
Yeah.
state of the game, or like
I-
eaten up by the supporter pile.
So I've actually
Yeah.
gone through my my deck at home and just because
Mm.
I'm not super experienced with this deck still.
Yeah.
And just trying to find cards that work well for Alliance, and there actually aren't many, which is probably a good thing.
Yeah.
But
Right.
even the ones that do work well for Alliance haven't really shown up in my hand
Mhm.
available to craft.
Right.
The guard cards are
Yeah.
really
I've
good.
had
Looking at oh,
plenty
go
that
ahead.
would be great and change the board state, but I have not had enough crafters up at any given time to actually do them. So,
Yeah.
That's the curse of cats, right?
yep.
Did I take my point for that last spread? I should be 3 points ahead. So was I at 15?
I believe you were.
Yeah,
So that would
I
put
think
me
so.
there. Because yeah, cats were 2 points ahead and they got 3
Yeah.
points as well. Yep, that's right. Okay, so that's all my spreading. I will go to daylight. And
There are a number of cards that are good for
For-
Woodland Alliance in this
it's not
deck.
gonna help me at all.
I'd say any of the tricky cards that let you use item cards as ambushes are good. The Hoarder's card is good. Any of the guard cards are good. You could even say Night Terrors or Military Supplies opens up possibilities
Oh no,
for
I can't
you.
craft it. Okay, never mind. Alright, I will just mobilize
Sly Dog
and oh no, I won't
could be
mobilize my hand.
good.
I will
Just
spend
there.
this card to train
Okay, nice.
and mobilize these 2. Cool. So good evening. 3 actions. Well, I have to take this one out. So
Yeah.
battling the mob.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool. So that's 1 point.
I think with this state, you want to defend this sympathy because he can't depress in 7 even if he takes it. 2 is hard for him to get to.
Well, I think I'm going to just have to let him take it because I'm not going to spend my last 2 actions moving 2 Alliance Warriors up to there
Fair enough.
and
Yeah.
leaving that base completely undefended. Well,
Yeah.
not
I wasn't
not
saying like
completely
completely, just like one guy, but I get
undefended.
it.
There is a vagabond right there with a crossbow. So
Yeah, fair.
Tricky.
I think we'll just move organize. Move. Oops. There. Okay. All right. That's it. 2 cards and end my turn.
Okay. So I will start by rolling the bomb die. See where it wants to go today.
Ouch.
The mouse. And this is still the only mouse.
Yeah, it's still the only option.
Okay. I don't have any warriors to recruit. They're all out there. So then I just need to choose a new mood. How do I want to? I only need 1 more clearing to get my full press. That seems easy enough. I guess it's just a matter of finding some extra points. It can be. I definitely can't win, I don't think. Let's think here. Is there a way I can? Have 1, 2 there, 3, 4, 5, Moving him down. This only gives me half. It's too bad the warlord wasn't there. So then I probably could. Okay. No, there is no way I can win. So I guess it's just get as much points as I can. And we will start by,
Indeed.
I suppose, commanding the hundreds.
Cats have just been absolutely brutalized by literally every faction attacking them.
Is there?
Even the Alliance, which has been crazy. And they all had very good rhetorical reasons for doing it, but it's been brutal for the cats.
Vagabond comes in and cleans it up and gets it, but then I'm going to another point and get conquest 1 point. I don't like that. Okay. Oh wait, I need to choose my move first, don't I? I'm going to be wrathful.
You were
No, that
grandiose
doesn't work.
last turn, right?
Yes, I was.
Just making
I
sure.
will be relentless.
It's been wild is that the Warlord has had 0 prowess items
Yeah,
all
that makes
game
more
long.
sense. Okay.
But they've
Then
built
I
a
will
lot of
command the
strongholds,
hundreds, and I will
which
take
has really come in clutch for their warrior
3 of these,
count.
I think. Oh, okay. Just grab one at a time. Whoa, what is happening? Okay. There we go. We'll bring
That's true.
these
Endgamer,
through.
you're
Thank you.
absolutely right.
Just
Night
3.
Terrors has been really clutch.
If I bring more, it's really defenseless, and the Vagabond comes in and scores a ton of points. But
That is true. That is
I
true.
was thinking if I bring all the warriors, he's not hostile with me, meaning he has to go somewhere else to kill one of my warriors, then be able to do that. But is it
3 points is great,
giving him
even if
too
it's
much free
not
reign?
hostile.
Is my thought process there. And would he'd most likely be able to close it out then?
I'm actually pretty
If it
shocked that we're
maybe
not
stops him.
heading toward the Vagabond.
Yes, that's my hope.
I think Vagabond might just close it
Okay,
out right
and then
now.
I will battle the sympathy. Do you ambush?
I would love to, but I can't. So you can take it.
Oh, right. And you should
Oh,
have
by the way,
seen this card. Yeah,
yeah.
you should see that.
Okay.
And
Yep.
then,
Well, I'll take 2 cards.
yeah, okay.
1.
And then
Oh,
I
and
score.
Endgamer, you're not wrong. People don't seem to be perceiving the Woodland Alliance as the
Okay.
immediate
And then
threat.
I will bring the Warlord and 2 more up to 10 and battle that sympathy.
so that's 2 more. So no ambush and 2 more points. 2 more cards.
2 more cards.
Yep. I've already seen that one, so I'll just take this one.
But yeah,
Score point.
Rats just gave Woodland Alliance 4 supporters.
That's right.
Let's take a look.
Okay, and then I will.
Ooh, that is
That's all of my
a chunky
actions.
set of supporters. No, dos,
5,
tres,
not a-
cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho.
Insight.
8.
Are you gonna take your relentless move?
Move battle. Well,
Oh.
it's not a move, yeah.
I can just move.
But honestly, maybe Vagabond closes it out
No.
first.
Not really anywhere for me to go, and I can't battle any. Because moving back just leaves that free for the sympathy. That at least makes it more costly there.
That's fine. I was just asking.
Yeah, I think it's good how it is. Okay, and then I'm not in sight. I press for 4 points. Yes. That puts me at 28. And then
Warlord did the math
I draw
earlier,
one
said they
card.
couldn't close it out.
Oh, the deck got reshuffled. Oh, interesting.
Finally.
Only reshuffle all game
And
long.
then I battle the cats here, I guess, because that's all I got. So, do you ambush? Battle the cats here in 1.
Nope.
Pobre gatitos. Okay, well,
Okay.
could have been worse.
One boy dies.
One
And
good
that's
boy.
the end of my turn.
All right, so Satchel is fresh.
Can you win?
I
Yeah.
think I see a way dependent on dice rolls, and the dice haven't been good to me this game, so I really want to look for
Yeah,
anything
fair.
else. I see 7 points if I go to this clearing, but I don't
Mhm.
know how I get the 8th. But I see the points if I go for the kills here and get the dice rolls.
Yep.
So yeah, let me just think for a minute. I'm probably gonna go on mute and be doing some math here for a bit, and yeah.
Well, while they're mathing it out, maybe we can also math it out.
That's been a good game.
Also, I'm gonna be playing around with my items and stuff and like moving them around so I can know what's like fresh for a plan and what's not. But I have everything fresh at the start of my
Refreshed.
turn, just to
Yeah,
say
yeah,
like
absolutely.
there's no potential to mix
We're
anything up.
starting
I
in
have
7
everything
over
at my
here.
disposal. I'm not gonna like flip unflip things and make a mistake that way.
Yep, all good.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn down the players. Wow.
So, yeah, it's a shame that we haven't really been able to use like craft many cards. I'm a bit disappointed. I haven't been able to find anything that really helped me out on the cards.
This may feel a bit premature, but I feel pretty safe in saying that either Vagabond is going to win this turn, or Rats are theoretically within the lines you can pull it out, but I'm not going to win. So I don't, and these cards don't really matter because if it's a 1 round, rest of the game, I couldn't actually play them to any effect anyway. But I had some really good ones that I wish I'd been able to get out like round 2 or something like that. Like I had this
Dang.
one, like we were talking about special ones. It would have given me some extra battles I could do for free, essentially, which would have
Military
really
supplies,
helped
maybe.
with dealing with the rats. That would have been
Yeah.
really nice.
Like,
Honestly, oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I've definitely seen a couple that would have helped me, but they've just been in my supporter stack.
Right.
I think the card I'm thinking of, I should have crafted that instead of coins first turn, because I think everyone got so scared about me having the coins that they targeted me. But if I'd done the other one first, which also required, 2 crafters, I think it would have set me up better. So
is that military
Yeah,
supplies?
I think
yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty good card.
that one.
I wanted to math out the Vagabond, but that was just so fun to hear
Like anything that's just
them talking
extra action
about
economy for
the
cats is
possible
just
game
so
they
good.
could have had.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
how do
also
we
would have loved to have
get
crafted Service of the Rabbits.
Oh yeah.
Service?
I was looking at.
I don't
was
think
actually
Service
looking
would
at
have
crafting a
actually done
service
them any
of,
good this game,
card
but
before, until I realized
be
that
fun with
the
the keep.
requirement was that you had to have a warrior in the clearing that you wanted to
Uh,
nuke. I thought it was a faction piece.
yeah.
I was like, oh, if I could just have a sympathy there, but no, it had to be a warrior.
Right. Makes it harder.
Yeah, it does. Like it could still be useful. You could still like it's much more situational.
Right.
But yeah, you could definitely get you some use out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. I've really liked this Night Terrors card. It's helped me out a lot.
Yeah, it's so good.
I mean, I would not be where I'm at without it.
I was surprised that you burnt it so quickly, and then you said that
Well,
you just
yeah.
you drew it straight away afterwards. But
Right. I drew
yeah,
it right. Like, might as well just burn it.
Right, I
Grab
remember
the
that
other one.
Discord conversation people were having about the Tinker.
like the value of it as like ongoing action economy.
All right, I'm turning down the players for a second. Let's see if we can math out a win for Vagabond as chat. We need 8 points. These are the items we have. We are hostile with cats, but can very well become hostile with anyone we want to.
You're gonna go to bed after this.
We've got four cards.
It's about 5 o'clock here a.m.
Moss is playing at 5 o'clock in the morning. It's wild.
Today. And the thing is, if I go to sleep at this time, it's kind of garbage.
So what do we do? We slip over to 8, maybe. Maybe we can get a couple aids in to the Alliance for 2 points.
One way, I think, and it's gonna require some hot dice, but
Okay, looks like the Vagabond's going, so we'll turn him
now
back
or
up.
never. So I will slip into this forest.
Right, then down to 5
and use
and
my
swing.
handy dandy Vagabond grappling hook to scale the cliff
interesting.
and move into 9.
Your boot grappling hook. grappling boot.
Yeah, I don't know if you've looked at the boot. The point of that is, or the tip of the boot is pretty pointy. I can see him
It's pretty
pulling
pointy.
that into the top of the cliff and using it with a rope tied to it.
Lol.
But from there, I am going to aid Rat 3 times for 3 points.
Okay, yeah,
So
that
I will
makes
flip
sense.
P, and bag for that. And then I'm going to put these all face down here, Rats, just in case the game doesn't end. But you can see it is 3 fox cards.
You know, we actually could have quested for 3 points,
So that will
but
be
that would have taken
1,
one
2,
extra
3.
item.
Slip,
Curious,
yeah. All right,
curious.
this is the only way. I will use the torch to also steal a card from Rats. Can I do that actually before I give it to them? I know that's a little
Yeah, I was thinking that
rollbacky,
too
but
as well. Cool.
I forgot, in all honesty. If I can't, it's okay. But
I mean,
I'll
I
leave it
didn't
up.
pick them up yet.
okay. So yeah, I'll steal a random card with my torch from the Rats if you want to shuffle your hand or put him down on the table.
You can just take one from my hand. They're
Yeah.
flipped.
Players are
Okay,
being super
not
chill.
what I needed, but that's okay. Okay, and then I will boot on over to 5.
Look, you're best friends with rats.
It's about to change real quick here. Because I'm gonna shoot one of them in the
All
back.
right.
Short-lived friendship.
Yeah, so I crossbow a rat from 5.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we're hostile. And then there is only 2 rats there now, so I'm going to initiate a battle. Would you like to ambush? Can we remove that rat before we do, just for clarity?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying to. It wasn't
Okay.
letting me grab it. Yep. No ambush. Go ahead.
All right, let's see those dice.
That's what you need.
Okay, yeah, that's what I needed big
Let's
time.
roll.
Is that enough
So I
to
take
win?
2 hits there. We'll just damage the bag
We're getting
and the
to
teeth.
26.
And then
yeah,
I get 1 point because we're hostile.
That's enough if we
It's
roll
not over
well.
yet. Need 1 more. I will flip another sword to battle the rats 1 more time. Ambush.
Nope. Go ahead.
That is also what you
I'll
need.
do it.
That is 3 points for cardboard and a 4th infamy points for 30.
All
GG.
right.
Whew,
GG.
good game.
GG. I'll let them chat a bit if they want
Yeah,
to.
that was stressful. That was a weird game, though. I did not like having rats being the only military on the board.
Yeah.
Well, I was like kicking myself the whole game because I had a sword and coins in hand, but the second hammer hit the discard so early, there was no hope to me to ever craft them. So I was just so limited in my aggressive potential.
Like I did see, I like you jumped out pretty early, like way out in front, and I had that anvil in my hand. I was like, oh, should I just craft it, take the points, and just let the warlord have it, and just try and push him in the vagabond's direction? But I thought, nah, I'll just discard it instead. And
Yeah, I
train
mean,
it.
keeping it away from both of us, I think, is the better move than
Yeah,
just
yeah.
giving it to the warlord for sure.
Yeah, Warlord probably
like
would have
just
won if they
just
had
you jumping
that
out ahead.
hammer.
I thought, it looks scary at the start, but it's still early game. I don't want to give the warlord that much of a head
All right,
start.
I'm gonna jump in.
And I think it was the right decision in the end. But it's hard making those decisions.
All right, congratulations, Vagabond for that victory. So yeah, Cryo, you will be joining us in the semifinals. Delilah, Moss, and Donnie, thank you so much for participating. You are eliminated from the tournament, but thank you for this very entertaining game.
And thanks
Yeah.
for organizing it.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you very
thank
much
you.
for organizing and hosting, and thank you all for playing. I'm sorry again, Delilah, to have to like bully you in the corner. I just didn't see what else to do for points
Yeah,
that would
I'm
like
sorry
keep
about
me
it too.
safe.
War game, it happens.
Can't have a war game without a
Okay,
little war.
good. So let's see. For you watching, if you are not a follower of the Twitch, I'd love it if you could follow. Helps me out a lot.
Would you send your Twitch channel in the profile or in the like game chat, Thuy, so I can
Yeah.
follow that as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
And also for y'all, if you could subscribe to Endgamer's Design in Progress YouTube channel, that'd be great as well. Endgamer put in a lot of work on this deck, and it shows. It's a great deck. So that wraps up round 1 of the Dawn and Dusk tournament. Stay tuned in the Discords to see when the semifinal games will happen. So yeah, ta-ta for now.